Let's see what we get here.
Or if you want to avoid it, because it is the character he's most known for.
That's canceling everything, and it is beautiful.
Oh my god, good challenge.
DJ's playing it safe. I like it. Now, will he do Junkyard?
I don't think he's gonna do Junkyard.
I think he's gonna test DJ Junkyard at least once.
Nice wall standing one.
You have to try it at least. He went into the grab. Ooh!
Oh, that
was sick whiff punish.
Go to the wall. Oh,
What's
missed
up?
the tracking.
Oh, good slide.
Oh wow, he didn't go for
Just DJ doesn't know where he can poke.
Oh my god, disgusting. That counter hit is so fucking good.
Nice interrupt by DJ though. Good challenge.
Oh man, he's really just running DJ shit right now.
Yeah, he doesn't want to let DJ breathe at all. I don't know if DJ can figure out an answer. You certainly can't figure out an answer to this on the fly.
I think DJ just has a lot of unfamiliar.
DJ is overwhelmed with the jabs right now.
Nice rage drive!
Nice, he was really patient on that. That was really good.
Oh, no!
Oh, but the whiff cost him.
Oh, he needed
Still,
that.
like, regardless, if DJ wants to get some rounds off of KPC, he's got to be really patient.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to let him like overextend because you blocked too much.
Oh no.
And to be honest, you can't let KPC get away with whiffing. You can't let KPC get away with whiffing. You also can't let him get away with unpunished on certain strings. You need to take all the damage you can when he gives it to you.
No, he just went for the launcher raw.
Nice duck. Oh my god. And that's it?
Yep, that's it. Confirm it. Yep, Springtrap, the killer himself, KPC. That's the thing. DJ did a few things that were really well done. He's not adamant about pressing buttons against his law because he doesn't want to get counter hit too well or like too often. So he was very patient in what he was doing, and he was able to whiff punish the crap out of him with his rage drive, and that gave him a huge advantage. It's just that he needs to understand like where he can apply that. But KPC is just, fuck man, he keeps pushing him to the wall, man. Just jab after poke after other jab. He just carrying him all the way there.
I think DJ is playing very well.
Absolutely. I'm really excited to see KPC play some more. I was not expecting him to play his law tonight, but you know that's he said he was going to play law.
I mean, the cheat. Yeah, that's a treat.
There's like no point. There's no point in that situation where I felt like DJ actually made himself open or free to Springtrap. That was just pretty much just Springtrap in the neutral. He's probably the strongest player in this tournament when it comes to neutral setting. Wasulu's right there with him, but Springtrap's neutrals and trying to crack his defense is nuts. I think DJ, considering that I think it's the first time DJ's even played Springtrap, that's actually a very solid showing.
Yeah, like I think everybody has like a pretty bad experience with playing KPC for their first time. They usually get steamrolled, or they're surprisingly actually do something that KPC just gets overwhelmed with.
Okay, well, and this is one of the things that's going to be interesting with the Jin matchup. One, obviously, we all know KPC probably is very familiar with this character. He is a legacy player. The other thing, too, is like one of the ways that you have to break down KPC is the mix-up situations, which, you know, this is a more fundamental character, Jin. It's hard to really set up like true 50-50 sort of Oki sort of situations with this character compared to maybe some others. So, like, that's one of the reasons. Nice duck! He called out the 3+4-4. Let's go. We got break. Do we got break? No, reset. Okay. See, and this is where DJ is so strong.
Oh,
it's one thing. There's one thing that I have noted playing DJ is when DJ smells blood, he goes for it, and he takes the first round.
Good stuff. Good stuff on DJ's part. He might actually pull this through. He's able to keep playing like that. Except he missed the break.
Yeah.
Wall under. Oh, he did. Oh, he missed up the wall under.
Unfavorable trade there for DJ. Spring kick is going to get destroyed by Springtrap.
What just happened? That was like the classic like law trick. Is just while standing forward into instant DSS cancel and into like counter hit. It's really rough. Oh, he blocked the second one. We didn't do it.
Nice duck.
Good dog.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh man.
And see, this is one of those situations. You know what? You think you can whiff punish while standing 4? No, you can't. Dragon cancel stance, man. It's absolutely crazy. Stomp on your toe, straight out of enter the dragon, and we're done. Holy jeez.
I don't think KPC was expecting that, but it still covered his option. Oh, okay, that's good. He's not pressing buttons on that anymore. Nice. Oh my god, instant slide.
What's for breakfast? Good punish.
Nice.
Good whip punish. Where's the low?
Yeah, DJ's just trying to figure out what he can do right now. He's kind of flustered at this point. What? that was a good missed game.
Oh, man.
GG's to everybody.
GG.
Springtrap taking out DJ. DJ is moving into the losers bracket.
Springtrap.
Yeah, good stuff on both their parts. Actually, DJ actually, had a lot of good pokes. He was doing like really.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, he was applying his pokes appropriately and trying to figure out where he can. And then when he figured out he couldn't, he was trying a different option, or he just completely ignored it. He understood that he was not able to press buttons there, and that's the thing that KPC does. He wants you to like understand where and when you can press your buttons, and he'll take advantage of that. But DJ still like pulled out a few good like pokes.
And so Zaddy, this is where we part ways with you again. This is very exciting. This is the Eddy mirror. It's Wasulu versus Zaddy.
But will he mirror or will he?
Oh, you know what? Knowing that Eddy, or knowing that Zaddy is an Eddy player, I feel like Wasulu is going to bring out Eddy.
It's a four.
I think it's one of those pride things, It's a kinship. There's not too many Eddy players that are out there, and you got to show respect to your fellow Eddy player. I would imagine.
Of course, like if I was going against Goddamn, I'd have to play Brian.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you tip your cap, you say, "Hello, good sir. Nice to meet you." And,
Player of my character.
Let's go, Eddy. You got this. Yeah, that's right.
Anyone in chat want to run sets? I'm not going to get any matches with these boys tonight.
Can you commentate and run sets at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay. Man of many talents.
Yes. Broad spectrum.
Here we go. We are getting it. Oh man, I'm excited.
So we have Eddy on the left, who grew up in New York City, and Eddy on the right grew up in the fucking gulag.
Round 1. Fight.
Good trade in the beginning. Pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. Oh, he caught him.
Yeah, the symphony of Eddy feet in the water.
Oh no! Oh, the combo corrected. What's for breakfast? Running through? No. Good mid. Where's the low?
Oh, nice choice.
Oh, good choice. Is that even the armor?
Always good to go for the quick mid kick.
Especially Eddy's. Ooh, good choice. Oh, that's a big whip. No punish. Or no big punish. Not quite. Went for the big low. Ooh, caught him pressing.
I'm surprised that Wasulu actually pressed there. He would know that situation.
Going for the lows. No punish. Doesn't need it. Oh. Good
Nice
break.
break. Slipperies are blocked though. This should be end of the round.
That's a launch. That's a big boy launch.
Fight.
Oh, not quite. That's a launch. Eddy says, I'll launch me. Oh, God, I'm sidestepping! Good option. Good low.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
what? Whoa, 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 yo, 2,000 IQ plays coming from Wasulu to avoid that mix.
Oh, it's not over yet. Where's the rage drive? Will he get to use it? No.
That whole interaction,
Like that.
that whole interaction, the leapfrog into the flip, that was insane.
That was Eddy.
Yeah, that was Eddy on Eddy Valance. That was something to behold.
I'm not sure who's guilty of that. You might have to run that back in the VOD to see who's guilty. Verdict Shove is 15 frames. That's really good.
Get ready for the next battle.
What? I get a free Rising 3 if that hits, and I never knew about that? Wow, I'm looking at the fucking pass.
Whoa, whoa, was Addy with the switch? Wow, he believes this much in his Lars. I mean, his Lars, don't get me wrong, his Lars has been fantastic. I didn't realize he'd taken in a tournament, though.
I think he can sense that Wasulu's got Eddy's number.
Yeah, I guess so. But Zaddy's got a large collection of characters. He just recently picked up Lars.
I would have went for the call.
I don't know, man. His Lars, though, has been very, very solid.
It is very good. But he's getting eaten alive by the crushing right now.
Wow, the duck! Oh my god.
That's wall pressure, full damage. Oh,
Sweeps the foot, says, get out of here.
Fight.
And the whiff punish. Here we go. Are we going for a ride downstairs? We are. Oh no. Unblockable? Oh my god. Wasulu, twice you're going like that. And this man's in his Childish Gambino, This Is America costume here. Looking ass. Beating the crap out of Zaddy so far. Let's see if Zaddy can bring this back. No, he's on top of these whiff punishments. This is insane.
All of them.
And I need to point out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. 2-0 it goes in favor of Wasulu. And I just need to point out that Wasulu, his next match, will be against Springtrap.
So quickly. Yeah, that was pretty bad. That was a pretty bad showing. He understood just like how I played already, so he just he immediately knew that like my lore was just
Yeah, that, like that. You ever see that GIF of Grandpa Simpson seeing Bart in the brothel and then grabbing his coat and going through the rotating door?
No, like I already played Wasulu previously, and he already like understands me how, like in and out. He knew that he was just gonna like I'm just gonna get away with this stuff, and yeah, his Lars is not gonna change anything. I was hoping to at least like try a different option to like stop him from like being relaxed, but I realized that option still gets stuffed out, so it was a bad choice.
All right, so next up on the ledger, guys, is Coin versus the previous champion, EX Harada. EX Harada, as we know, fresh out of the shower, so he better be ready for this.
Spicy.
And it's another Katarina player. Oh my god, let's go.
How did Katarina's pulling out? I was actually prepping my Eddy for his for Wasulu's Katarina because I thought he was gonna play Katarina the entire time, but Man, he surprised me on that one. He knew that he was just going to dominate me with just his Eddy. All right. And we got EX Rida as well. This is going to be exciting. EX Rida, the winner of the last tournament, right? He pulled out a lot of good plays last time, and I'm hoping he's really prepared for this one. Really excited to see how this is going to turn out.
This is going to be an interesting one. Rida 100% has defined himself as being the natural of the group. This man doesn't spend all his day in labbing matchups. He learns on the fly. He makes little adjustments between each round defensively. He'll figure out your character as he's learning them. Just in the first match. It's absolutely nutty. Coin, complete unknown to us again. First day in the Discord for him. His first tournament. But we already seen what Katarina's capable of with Wasulu earlier today in the tournament. I'm excited to see what he provides, and I don't think that this is a character that Rida has that much experience against. So we'll see how he handles it.
I think a great margin of us are just not familiar with like Katarina's stuff. We just know that Harrier stance is very harsh on everybody if they don't know how to properly get out of it.
But if there's a person to find a bullshit way to get out of it without labbing, it is Mr. EX Rida. So
I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out.
And it's funny that there's actually, there's parallels between set stance and Harrier that are just kind of undeniable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's got to really like stop Coin from like doing his like Harrier lows, because that's what's really going to blow up people is if they don't know how to actually like block those or look out for them.
Oh, see, that's a classic. That's a classic trap. Rida doesn't know it.
Four right there.
Yeah. 1-1-2 in the back four.
The Oki. Where's Harrier low?
Stopping him.
And this is something that Rida himself will tell you, which is
Wasn't
right.
ready for the grab.
This is something Rida himself will tell you that he has not fought. Rida will tell you he has not fought half the cast. So yeah, no, it's not surprising.
Oh, good stuff. He learned his lesson. Oh, he's got to look out for those. Those are going to eat him in the
4
line.
4s. Oh, nice low parry, but he messes up the combo.
Ryder's got to wake up, man.
Oh, the orbital. Oh my god.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, Catan 3-2.
Going for Oki. Nice. Just went for
Nice
the
duck. Yeah, and that Coin needs to enforce that with the 1-1-1 now going forward, because now Ryda's starting to duck. Nice hop kick.
He was trying to back that shit away and he got caught. That was just it. Oh, he could have punished.
Oh, nice choice going over at the low.
No, punish that. No. Okay, whatever. He's still pressing the button. He's got to remember to punish that.
Fight.
2-1 right now. Oh,
Just walks up and hop
ducking.
kicks again.
Caught him ducking. Max there. No, not Max there. Close. No punish. Wasn't ready.
No break. That's a 1+2. Kunimitsu with one of the few 1+2 grabs from back turn.
Poked. Out of the pressure, but what? You're gonna see a wall bounce attempt?
Back two.
What's for breakfast?
Oh, it's a hop kick.
Oh, and that's going to be it. He's got all the way to the wall.
Oh, in the mid.
Okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Final round.
It's a good choice there, though, on get up. Either way, he's going to be plus or
Good
kill.
punish. Good whiff punish. At the wall, what's for breakfast?
Oh, pressed on the second hit. Oh, no. Gets out of it.
Oh, caught him resting.
Went for it. He just went for the wall
He
stand.
caught him resting.
Oh,
Yeah. No, we could have
Right?
gone for the
shoe stream.
Oh, goes over the set 3.
He had the right call.
Oh, my.
my!
Nobody drops the combo. And he gets parried. But he misses the low parry combo. Oh, my God. The wolf punish. Oh, my God. Oh, but that. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. First game going to Coin. Oh, welcome to the gang, man. Oh, my God.
Bro, that was a scramble.
Yo, okay, how many times did both guys both of them are like, no, you win the game. No, you win the game. No, you win the game. It happened at least 4 times. Both of them could have ended that match each, at least twice each.
He got 2 low parries on him and dropped both of the combos.
I don't think the low parries.
Oh, and see, you saw right there. You saw right there with Harada. Why sometimes you just need to go for the easy low parry combo and not just go for the max damage. It probably cost him that game.
Oh, man. He always goes for the max damage when it comes to, like, Kunimitsu, and he's very good at doing that. I'm not sure if he's warmed up enough for actually, like, get it off.
I mean, this man's still, he just got out of the shower. His hands are shaking. The cold air is affecting him, Like, the man's got the shivers.
Changing humidity?
The changing humidity, it's not there. He's got the shower debuff.
Yeah.
Shower debuff.
It lasts for 1 match. And
I think he's gonna pull it out now. I think he's gonna understand. Now
hello, Zen. Welcome into the stream again, my friend. It's good to see you.
Bro.
Harada taking him to an infinite stage. You know what Harada wants here. It's not fun for that tech trap anymore.
Oh my god, that was close.
Yeah, he cut that a little. Ooh, magic 4. What's for breakfast? We going for damage or Oki? Oki. Ooh. Rolls out of it.
And the whiff punish. Down forward 2, such a good whiff punishment tool for Kunimitsu.
Round 2. Fight.
This is EX Harada, Xander.
Oh, that's not.
Oh, the back turn forward 1+2.
He didn't know.
Cross up.
Wow, the classic.
Yeah, that's the intentional. So every once in a while, Harada will intentionally drop forward 4-4 to force the cross up on the tech roll.
What? How did that trick him? Jesus Christ.
Distance. Went for damage. Oh, caught him.
I don't know.
Where's the slide?
Oh, no, he got caught like moving or pressing buttons.
What it looked like. Low.
Oh, it goes over the full crouch
Good
down forward
choice.
3.
Staying alive.
Doesn't confirm the 3-2.
Nice. That's it. That's his. This match is his now.
Not necessarily. Now it is.
There it is.
I know what I'm talking about. He freaking was gonna go for the OQ, of course.
Yeah, the combo under wouldn't have killed in that situation.
It seems like Coin also equally doesn't know like the matchup as well. He's not looking out for specific things or anything like that.
Price, you can vouch. I'm not sure what the string is, but that Cooney like punch into the really high kick. Yeah. Anyway, you have to duck that, and currently Coin is doing none of that.
I think he's just kind of like testing out the waters. I think they're both going to adjust accordingly and try to figure out what they're actually going to be doing for this next match. They both seem to have unfamiliarity with the matchups that they're facing, and they're having trouble like adjusting to it. So this is the 3rd match, so we're going to see a lot of adjustment, hopefully from both of them.
I think right now that Coin just needs to just play his game, because if he tries to like challenge the Cooney, he doesn't understand everything that she has, so he just needs to overwhelm her, just mind game pressure.
Yeah, of course. Like understanding Cooney actually helps out a lot, because like it really limits her options when you can really just start to look out for some of her mix-up, especially cartwheel against the wall. It can really limit her options.
And if you don't know what you're looking for, well.
Alright, classic Cooney stage, let's get it.
I want more Harrier low.
Round 1.
And Coin coming out with the Christmas outfit.
Oh,
God.
Oh. No combo. Or no wall. Oh, low. Caught him pressing.
Catching that.
No, that's not launch. That's not a launch. Minus 13.
Good low.
On favorable trade in favor of Cat.
What's for breakfast? Low.
Oh man, steady dose of the lows.
Man. He just needs to lock him down. No punish. Oh, that was bold. Oh, caught him pressing again. Oh, that was the high crush. Was sick. Full damage. Plus frames. What's for breakfast? No whiff punish. Oh, whoa, was that a whiff punish?
No, I think.
Okay, I was like, that was a really long whiff punish. If so. Point is making all of the. Oh, caught him.
Point's pressing a lot of buttons on him. Doesn't know this stuff.
Yeah, this mod is this mod is free on Tekken mods.
Nice slide to close it out.
Round 4. Fight.
He's like, I'm not out.
Oh, the whiff punish! Oh my god, that was so good.
Jesus.
Oh, half health. What's for breakfast? Where's the low?
No, punish that. No.
No break.
Oh, I don't think he was.
He could have. Oh. Goes for the pressure
And he knows! He knows!
Oh, that could have been confirmed.
Oh, he could have gone the back there. Oh,
Right
Ryda's down! Oh, Ryda the losers! Coin! Knocking Ryda, our defending champion, into losers. In round number 2.
Wow, that was a very good showing. Holy shit.
Points Katarina was actually really solid. He really just like emphasized like all the stuff that Ryda wasn't able to like look for or didn't have any knowledge of, and he blew him up for that. He did double low, forward crouch low into him. That's super risky because they're both launch punishable, but yeah, they're both launch punishable on Katarina, but he wasn't looking for
I'm a Heihachi player, man. I know all about that risk.
Oh man, that was a good showing for EX Ryda. I think he's just like trying to warm up because he missed like
it's that shower debuff, bro.
He's got water all in his fucking eyes and his hands, bro.
He's drowning right now.
Oh,
It's okay.
grab a towel, brother.
Grab a towel. He's actually like playing in the tub right now.
hello everyone, I'm on the camera now, because I am up next. So,
Hell yeah.
I've got myself a fight against a friend, apparently. Let's go, me versus Gucci.
I got faith in you, brother. Although Gucci was did pretty well against his previous match against Hiron.
He did.
So, you know what? Who are you voting for, Chris? Who do you think is gonna win here?
I'm team not Price right now.
Oh, fuck off! What'd I ever do to you?
We've all lost horribly to Price and it's Kunimitsu a million times over, so we're all just anti-Price.
Jesus.
No, the only reason that I'm anti-Price in this matchup is because Price is playing.
Okay, I'm going to tune you guys out now. Goodbye.
Like,
I'm glad. I feel so loved. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays and fucking New Year to you too, you fucks.
Yeah, man, happy holidays. Oh my god.
In all realness, no. In all realness, though, I just don't get to see enough Raven.
That is true. We don't get to see a whole lot of Raven these days. Even in other professional tournaments, we don't get to see a whole lot of them. There's very few of them around these days.
She's so weird.
I don't think the character's weird. I think the character is just like unorthodox, but also just very like solid.
You need to be like you or Bryce said earlier. You need to be very creative with her tools because like when you just do them like in the lab, that you can kind of see what they're for, but then you need to like fit it into the matchup.
Yeah, of course. And Price getting the lead just by getting the counter hit.
Ooh, caught him pressing. Oh, good combo.
Oh, he could have punished that. I don't think he wanted to risk
Double
it.
low.
Parry in the middle of it.
Where's the grab?
Plus frames.
There it is.
Oh, good stuff. Yeah, he just went for the grab. Gucci was probably just looking, knew that was plus and he didn't want to press any buttons, so he just like, took advantage of that. Oh man,
There's
they're
the Kunai.
all over the place.
No duck.
Oh, that's really pinnacle. You really need to start ducking.
Good launch.
Oh, good stuff.
Ooh,
oh, okay,
that
whatever.
was lucky.
Oh, he doesn't know that. Okay.
He doesn't know. He doesn't. No tech.
Just did 2 back cancels into grab. Okay.
Oh,
what?
oh, good
my
launch.
god!
Oh, the combo dropped.
What the
Oh,
fuck is happening?
That's
Jesus
it.
Christ!
Friend taken around. It's 1-1. He's like, hang on, I'm not free. I'm still in this.
Oh, he didn't know to punish that.
No, he didn't. Oh, caught him ducking. This is gonna be what's for breakfast. No.
No, he thought that was launch punishable, so he went for his launcher.
One more hit.
Good stuff.
That's it.
Yeah, don't wake up after that. Once you get hit with those,
Those
that,
kicks.
was it
Chill.
up 4, 3 plus 4? Yeah.
Caught him. Ooh. The whip punish. Ooh. Not
God, they
quite.
could have been launch.
Not quite far enough.
Oh, he's kind of pressing buttons, and now he's gonna take him to the wall.
Friend is getting antsy right now. Ooh.
Yeah, he's missing a lot of his stuff right
Sidewall.
now, but it's okay. He still got the lead, so he can still have a lot of room to play. Yup.
Good lord.
Get that bullshit out of my face. You ain't about to pull his gimmick shit on me.
Ooh. Got caught stepping with the kunai. Where's the low? There it is.
He still did it! Oh my god. That was so risky, but he did it.
You win.
Friend isn't ducking a lot. And when he does duck, he's not punishing correctly. Price is just taking advantage of it right now.
I think it's just that he's trying to understand what's punishable on
Yeah.
her and what she can do. Because he did a back stance, like down back 2, which is a little dagger at the feet. That's actually minus, I believe, 12 or 11, so you can't launch that. And I think Price was just trying to test his knowledge on that to see what he would actually do.
I think the safest thing for him right now is, unless you know it's launch punishable, just get a rising 4.
Yeah,
Just get what you know.
Yeah, wall standing 4 is always just a neutrally good option. You can't get much off of it, but at least you're plus on hit.
And what he can do is, if he does get that, he can go for a grab or something to punish, because
I don't know. If everybody does have a price, then what is your price, Rada? It's a good question.
Get ready for the next battle.
I hope your affair is a
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight. KO. Round 4. Fight. KO. Final round. Fight.
Once is good enough. I ain't falling for it again.
but now Price is gonna stagger into a mid. Ooh, he ducked it that time.
Oh my god, he went for that! Yo! Okay, Price is on a fucking bender now. He's just throwing everything out. Oh, that's unfortunate. And I was about to say, if he didn't punch that, I'd be fucking mad at Price.
That was still a close match, even with Price's party.
No, yeah, you're right. Gucci really had like had his number for a little bit.
Yeah, that was he was kind of running with it.
Yeah, good stuff on both of their accounts. Gucci really pulled it out, and like it really took advantage of everything that Price wasn't like looking out for, or he was getting punished by. But Price really did just kick it up a notch, and he understood that he was just like, I got your number now. I'm fucking throwing you across the stage.
What's up, homie?
Good stuff on both of their accounts.
Well,
Price, how do you feel, man?
Oh man, you know what? That was not going to lie, that's stressful. I also realized that I muted you guys halfway through. I muted you for the end. I apologize to everyone in the stream there. But
Well, that
I mean, yeah, you guys got in your little reps there, I guess. But yeah, so basically now, as you can see, we've got our losers all set up. I won that round there, Xander. So 2-0 in favor of me. Everybody has a price. So we're going to go into losers next because we do have our final four and winners already decided. And as you can see, it's very far down the bracket where the losers of 17 and 18 get knocked down to losers round 4. So I think it's best if we move to losers right now, which means up next is going to be Special Superhero versus Goddamn.
I'm really excited to
I think we've
see
seen this matchup before, haven't we?
They've played a few times, yeah. I'm really excited to see Hero. He does have like a good Jin and stuff like that. I didn't know he had a Shadow, but I'm really excited to see his Kazumi again. I saw it once and I really was like infatuated with it. It made me want to play Kazumi, man. He really just like kind of emphasizes all that game plan.
Yeah, and you know what? The other thing too is, I think it's his best character still.
You think so?
I think it is. Like,
even with the full switch and everything, yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. You have to go, and you know, if you feel like maybe there's a character that you have the other person doesn't really like know or whatever, like, yeah, test the waters or whatever. You have one life essentially in this tournament, right? Like, you have an extra life. You have to lose twice essentially, right? So if you think you can run the losers bracket, then all's well and good. Experiment a little bit, but when you're on the brink like this, your next loss, you are gone. I feel like you have to die on your sword. You have to go with your best.
I want to die on my sword.
Well, regardless, yeah, I want to see Hero plays Kazumi. Not to say that his other characters aren't good and stuff like that. It's just that like his Kazumi has the most experience and stuff, so he understands a lot more matchups and what he can do with Kazumi compared to like Jin. So I think he should definitely go for it. Just go all out for Kazumi. Goddamn, I'm totally indifferent. I don't care whether he plays Lydia or Brian. They're both really solid. I'm probably leaning towards more than Lydia, if I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, Goddamn just messaged me saying he's just finishing up a ranked match.
What the fuck? Okay, yeah, I guess that's a good way to warm up.
Yeah, he probably, to be honest though, this tournament is going by much quicker than the last one, so he probably wasn't ready.
Goddamn, if you can hear me, dude, just play against me, homie.
As you can see, Hero is saying, "Fuck, I'll play Kazumi Re." He hears us on the stream.
Or is he gonna troll us?
Nah, he's gonna come out. He's gonna be like, "Yo, who's this character?" And it's like, "Yo, it's Armor King." You're like, "What the fuck?"
Oh my god.
What I want versus what Hero wants is two completely different things. He's the one playing. I think he should go with what he.
Oh yeah, go with what you think will get you to win. We're just color commentators. We don't know shit. You know in your heart of hearts. Believe in the heart of the cards. Only you know.
I think the Goddamn should play Lydia, but I want to see the bucket.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm still, voting for Kazumi, but I'm rooting for Hero this time. He's a really solid player. I've seen him play a few times, and the few times he has, he's really dominated.
For me, I think it just comes down to, so Goddamn, if you press open the Brian, it's going to be very, very tough for Hero, I think. Hero is a guy that likes to... He can play at a very fast speed. And also, if things do get a little bit too hot for him, he's actually not afraid of just, standing there. Like, one of the things that we talk about statues. You were talking about Springtrap and his defense. No. Hero is the statue of the group. This man will sit there for 10 seconds, no backdash, no sidestep, nothing. If he doesn't like the pace, if he's not comfortable with the pace of the game, he will stand still, let the clock run, and not do a thing. If Brian comes out, you cannot do that. Taunt says, you're standing there? Okay. Taunt jet upper. And goddamn's capable of doing that.
It's like, stay right there.
Yeah, do not standing still is not something that that Brian allows. And the one thing that I do know with Hero is he can play at a very fast pace, and he also likes to really slow things down if it's getting too crazy. Brian slows the game down and doesn't allow you to, but simultaneously, because he has taunt in the back and like in his back pocket, he doesn't allow you to take a breath like Hero likes to do either. So I think Brian is really, really frustrating. He does go with the Kazumi though, so let's see, or with the Lydia. So let's see how this goes. Kazumi and Lydia. So this is probably going to be a quick pace match.
I think he's banking on Hero's lack of Lydia knowledge here.
Maybe that could be what it is, but
Because
I think he's just doing a full
Brian
switch
is
to Lydia.
Brian as a character, taunt aside, is a pretty easy matchup to just kind of feel out. Lydia, she's got a couple of things that are off the wall.
And we also need to give a shout out to Harada for the gift sub. We appreciate that. Zaddy, you're now a subscriber. You get to use the emotes in the chat.
Hell yeah, brother. Oh, okay, classic Kazooie setup.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Oh, push that nigga.
Low.
Raw stance.
No punish.
Yeah, that 444 on Lydia is -14. So if Hero doesn't realize it, he can just do down forward.
Yo,
Kazumi gets a big punish if he gets that. No, Joe's a launch. It's not launch, buddy.
Yo, wait, is this Doki Doki Literature Club versus freaking Silent Hill? Is that what I'm watching? Oh no.
Oh man.
Here we go.
Oh, that hit confirmed. Good stuff. Hero towards stopping him from just doing raw stance.
But where's the hell sweep?
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was right there.
In the combo.
You can see right now this is a quick pace match, just as we expected going in. Oh, it doesn't block the second low.
No, it's a triple low.
Second low is what caught him.
Yep.
Probably didn't realize it was gonna come out.
He would have done that.
He delayed that pretty hard though. He probably expected him to just cancel on the crouch.
Ooh.
What? That hit him? Oh my god.
God.
Oh, there we go. The red tape's coming out and calls him out with the parry.
He missed the other, but it was still a lot of fucking damage.
Man, the kick sabaki is so good. There's a lot of setups. And see, here's what we're talking about. See? Hero is just standing there. I told you. He does this. He doesn't like the pace of the match. He does. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. I'm telling you. It's when he wants to reset the pace of the match. He doesn't care about life lead. He's just trying to get the pace to calm down.
Good punish.
Plus frames.
See, and look, see? We're playing. Okay, that round goes to goddamn. But see, when he paused, take note. That from that point on, it was mostly Hero. Hero set the pace after he stood still.
Oh, you get the tiger.
Oh god. Punish
Good
that.
punish.
Could have gotten a little bit bigger, but it's fine.
It's there.
Nice low parry. Oh, here we go. We're going to get wall, I think. Yeah, but not a perfect splat. Red tape's coming out. Another red tape should kill. Oh, the mix. Takes it. That's -14. Oh, no. Oh, but he still gets it anyway.
Oh,
Man.
Oh, -15. Sorry, it's -15 now. It's launch.
no duck. Oh wait, no, that was a mid. It's like a fuck.
Oh, red tape.
Oh.
Nice punish. Here we go. Oh.
Duck. Oh, caught him ducking. Good low.
Forward doesn't connect.
Where the scissors for the red tape.
Nice punish.
Good punish.
Nice wall running too. It blocks the hell sweep.
We're running.
Please got nowhere to go.
Day combo. Good break. Does that guy see that hand?
Oh, it doesn't get to whiff. Red tape. Oh! It's the Low Rising 2 to end the game when it's unnecessary. It's the Hero Special. We got to see it. Remember this date. Remember this time. 8:48 on Boxing Day 2021. The Hero Special to close out a tournament round. That is crazy. We told you that was going to be a thing that you might see, and he did it. The madman did it. He would have died if it was blocked.
I see shades of my gameplay in this. And I love it. Although it's weird that I'm playing Kazumi.
That's crazy. I've been waiting for that since his first match.
That's another thing is that goddamn challenged quite a lot throughout the entire match. He was not afraid to just start pressing buttons on him.
Well, yeah, and that's what
that's it. But if I launch him for this, then that's it from him.
But think about what you saw, right? Very, very fast paced. Both guys want to be very aggressive, and like I said going in, right? If Hero thinks it's getting too crazy, not his advantage, he will stand there. He doesn't care about life lead, anything. He will stand there. That round number, I think it was round number 3, he just stood there. He still lost that round. He almost brought it all the way back when he reset the pace in his favor. And this is why goddamn's going to Brian, because he's going to Brian because he just realized, hey, I cannot keep pace with this style of crazy. I need to slow this down. I can't let this man stand there. I need to break this man down with taunt. I need to make this guy play my style of game. And Brian is what goddamn has to do to enforce it. Lydia just plays into the style that Hero wants him to play.
That's good stuff. He was really close to Lydia, though.
Let's see if it's enough, though. He's got those purple pants. What if Kazumi doesn't like purple?
Oh, God.
Good. Good God.
Yeah.
Eating him alive.
No.
No way! Oh my God. The wall splat off of it, too, from that range? Wow.
Got his number, man. That's just it. Like, get your bullshit off me, Brian. Who? Fuck that.
Oh, there we go. Counter hit.
Oh, no dash. Good punish.
Oh.
Good low.
Oh, it goes under! The dead for 2 mid crushes.
That just feels bad.
Back 1, what's the setup here?
Forward 3, down forward 1. No duck. Good punish.
Oh, he was going for the dick jab. He thought he was
Where's
going
the
to
down forward? Where's the down? All he needs is 1.
Oh.
Oh, house sweep.
Oh, wow. He's
There.
Still catches him back turn, too. Crazy.
Oh, man. That was really good. That was really good spacing. Get the
We're
forward
going to the wall. Flip the combo back.
Oh, didn't get the taunt off. They didn't get the upper off on the back 4, huh? Heartbreaking. There you go. There's a taunt.
Taunt forward.
See, you can't stand still anymore.
That's exactly what he wanted.
Oh, max range. Jesus Christ. That's disgusting.
That was beautiful.
Barely missed the wall.
Ooh, good knock punch. I think he wanted mid-talker.
No break on the 1+2.
Health sweep breakfast. Yup.
Nice punish.
Oh. He needed that taunt back 4.
Morons, God.
Mock punch. Back 4. No duck. Back 1.
Yep.
Confirms it. No duck on
Oh, he could have
1-2-1.
punished.
Look out for the forward 4 here. Oh, nope.
Down 4 to close it. Good. Kept it tight. The Brian pick locking Hero down just like he won around with it. Hero was too patient and he took it. It's like you're gonna try to guess mid or low. Okay, well block this.
Hey guys, someone's tournament life is going to get shot here. Who's it going to be? Who do we think's going to take it?
I am still on the hero train. I still think he can do this. He just needs to slow down his pace a little bit.
My hero was playing Brian.
I guess that means that I'm going to be the one that goes with the final deciding vote on the panel. I think the Brian switch is probably too much for Hero to handle. I think we just saw goddamn figured it out. He figured it out. He saw, you want to slow down the match? Okay. Then I'll just do taunt. 1, 2, 4. Next round, please.
Will the stage change?
It's probably going to be Mishima Dojo, knowing Hero.
It might be infinite though.
Oh man.
Last day on Earth.
No?
Oh, he's
Same
going
stage.
for
But he's going with the Jin. Oh, this is a really bad matchup.
Is everyone fine with this?
I mean, I'm cool.
Okay, because he picked
Oh,
the
did you pick
stage.
the
And...
stage again? Okay.
Come on, guys. We need to actually enforce this time. We need to enforce it.
Yeah.
Reset this.
Go again. Just
Reset this. Reset this. Competitors, reset it.
I don't think they can hear us.
Message him on Steam.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. It's unfortunate because this is a pretty good map for Jin's like play around with.
This is a really bad matchup for Jin. I've played this so many times. Jin needs to carry a lot of Brian's nonsense, but he has elbows, so it makes it really tough to get out.
Yeah, of course.
But Jin has forward to keep Brian.
I mean, I've told both of these guys to stop, and they are not stopping. So.
Well.
Hey, it's up to you, Price. What do you want to do with them?
Well.
I mean, if they're going to play it out, then I guess we'll count it. But.
I mean, they're already 1-1.
But I'll say this going forward. Yeah, no, he's resetting it now.
Yeah,
He's resetting it. Yeah, no, we're not counting it now.
We're good.
We're resetting it now. Next infraction like this, though, because this has happened twice, I am going to just DQ. You'll lose that round going forward.
If you're not sure of the rules, just ask for
Just ask the rules. The rules are posted in the Discord, guys. There's literally a tournament rules section. If you have any questions, do that. Then go in. It doesn't matter if it's the same stage, Tiny. It's supposed to be random. If you're making a character change, no. It doesn't matter if it's the same stage.
It could have been random, but...
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. You get a question mark. You get a question mark. So, no, he picked it. It doesn't count. It doesn't matter it's the same map. He picked it. You don't get to pick the map. You pick a character or you pick a map.
I haven't competed, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you pick a character, you pick a map, guys. It's in the rules. It's in the rules, Hero. It's in the rules in the Discord. It's standard Tekken tournament rule. You can either pick your character almost or pick your stage, but you can't pick both. We're just going to run it back. It just doesn't count. So pick your character or pick your stage, but you can't pick both. You either have to run with Kazumi and pick your stage, or you can pick Jin and pick a random.
I mean, he already picked the gym. I think he should just.
No, that's not true, Tiny. That's not true. You always have to random the stage if you change character. You don't keep the stage. No. No, that's not how it works. It's a random. You don't keep the stage.
Get ready for the next battle.
Wait, is Tiny in the tournament?
No. He had to, forfeit because I don't think he was gonna make it on time.
Tiny, fight me.
All right, we're gonna finally get this one over with.
Hey, I still want to see this match.
Yeah.
Okay, now the actual final match.
Yeah, this is the official one. They can play now.
They can. Okay. Ooh,
Counter hit
he's
4.
throwing out Magic 4. Ooh, counter hit.
He went for OP instead of going for just guaranteed damage.
Nice low parry.
Oh, good low parry. We do an Oki? Yup. Catches him ducky. Counter hit back one.
Back one. Yeah, back one is such a good tool.
Back forward.
Micro duck right there, just avoid it.
He parried 1-2 forward. Ooh, what is it?
Oh, that is a beautiful parry from Hero.
Parried
Gorgeous.
forward. The taunt's coming. I can feel
Nice
it.
parry again.
Not reacting to what he's parrying. He's going for the jab, but it's guaranteed though.
Yeah.
Practically.
Take the damage when you have it. It's never a bad idea.
As impressing. That was a missed input.
Nice hop kick. Oh my god.
He really just went for it, yeah. Ugh.
Here come the lows. Oh,
He wanted to parry it.
yep, he went for the. He's getting a little crazy with these parries. Doesn't know about the low. Hatchet. Where's the hatchet? Not
Punch
again.
that stuff.
Orbital. No punish. Parry. Ooh, counter hit 4-3. We're at the
Really gotta
wall.
watch out for that.
Ooh,
Counter 4-3
full
with Brian
damage.
is really good at catching people.
Ooh, no taunt back 4. Doesn't catch anything. Mock kick, soccer kick, taunt. Holds back.
That'd been really bad if you confirmed that.
It's raw snake edge again!
God.
Round 4.
He's catching him sleeping on the sticks. Goes for Northern Cross. Oh, counter
my
hit.
God.
He didn't know.
Yeah, that's a
He
deadly
didn't
counter
know.
hit right there.
And he could have got even more damage. Went for the taunt jet upper there.
Oh, he's gotta start ducking that.
It's a guaranteed launch. By any. Ooh, good neutral hop kick.
Mess up
No
that,
combo
no.
though. Counter hit.
Ugh.
Good combo. One more mix up is all he has. Taunt.
Oh, fuck!
Go.
No,
Bro. Then
Oh, nice punish. Nice block and punish. Oh my god. Final round. Final round. Oh my god. Nice hop kick.
Neutral hop kick again.
The neutral hop kick
Guy
placement.
has thrown 0 orbitals.
The neutral hop kick placement from Hero has been insane.
Ooh, that was good. We getting Oki? Nope, we're getting wall carry. Where's the parry at? It's coming.
yep,
That's it.
That's it. There's
That
the-
was sick.
Good stuff.
That was very good from both competitors. Holy jeez.
That's it stepped to the right into the knee. He knew.
Yeah, the Brian
knew.
Wall classic.
Yeah.
He knew that Jin was gonna throw out that 2-4 or was it 2-3, whatever, and he just said nah.
Nah, and okay, so here's the thing. Hero did fantastic.
Oh hell yeah! That was the final round.
Yeah, that was
Final round.
maybe the most entertaining set of the night. It really might have been. Back and forth. Hero doing the hero special ended. Absolutely nutty. I just think
We're
that
not gonna talk about the rule infraction.
I mean, hey, it is what it is. I mean, it was resolved. We got a good final match anyway. I don't think
We are not competitors. We are but mortals.
if shit happens, right? It's just that was the second time that happened. So when it's the second time, we have to enforce it. So
Oh yeah.
just the way it is. Next up, it is our buddy friend here, known in the bracket as Gucci. Where you at, my friend? All right, and he is taking on Pikage. Where's Pikage at? There you are. Hell, a nice showing from Hero, though.
Oh yeah, they both played it really well. I kind of a little skeptical. I could have said that maybe like the Kazumi pick would have been just as good, if not better. But I'm pretty biased on that occasion.
You know what though? His Jin, his placement with things with Jin, like his feeling of that hop kick was on point throughout the match.
Yeah.
His parries were good.
I can't block any of them.
His parries were good. Yeah, I mean it's tough. It's all down to what the competitor feels, right? Who he thinks is going to carry him in the moment. It's his call, I guess, if he thinks it was Jin. I certainly didn't think that he played the Jin poorly. It's not like you could sit there and be like, well, there's a considerable drop off between the Kazumi and the Jin. I don't really think there was. I just think that it was just, I mean, it was just two evenly matched guys that were going to final round. Probably didn't matter what character he picked.
I'm happy it ended like it did.
Oh, finally, the Josie picks finally showing up.
Josie. I'll simp for Josie.
All right.
Round 1.
Okay, I'm pretty much just gonna root for Gucci here. I'm really excited to see Master Raven in the tournament. And I don't know if oh my god, I can't say his name. Pow Wow. I'm gonna call him that. I don't know if he's gonna understand like this matchup too well. Because it's kind of hard to understand what you can and can't do against Master Raven, what you just don't want to get away with. Yep, guaranteed. Yeah, there he goes.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh my god, that's so much fucking damage! Yeah, just challenge it, just screw it. Oh, what? Oh, what the fuck? okay, they're getting a little too wild. Oh, that was good stuff. Still a good down forward too to catch him out of that.
KO.
Great damage.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, whoa! That was a big counter hit. He could have gotten a lot more, but just kind of missed his opportunity. Yeah, and that Master Raven's counter hit while standing move is doing a lot of work now. And so is his her Magic 4. Oh gosh. Yeah, good challenge.
Oh, hamburger.
Oh man, yeah. How had it? Only a true master would have been able to get out of that.
Fight.
Had an insane life lead. She wasn't gonna make it much effort. Good stuff. Oh, I'm kidding. Spring kick actually just got her. Yeah, the classic 1-1-4. Just missed the ender, but it's fine.
Went straight in the Rager.
No.
No. He prayed for it and it didn't work out.
He really wanted to catch them off guard, trying to get any type of advantage. Good stuff on Gucci though. Really playing it well right now. All right then. I'm pretty happy to see his Josie come out, but I just feel like he just doesn't know the Master Raven matchup too well, so he's just gonna get eaten alive.
Who really does? Let's be honest.
Does the player even know what's going on? It's like, what the fuck, that worked? Alright.
It's just like something you really just gotta start to like sit down and learn, either through experience or just through labbing. Because there are quite a few things that you can stop her from doing, like getting away with. There's a lot of things that she does that try to like they're very gimmick related, but once you figure that stuff out, it does try to start to limit her options, but not by a whole lot. She has a plethora of different moves that she can use. All right, this is loses round 2. Got it. Okay.
Doesn't pick a stage. Interesting. Just wants to get straight into the matches.
I think people are just forgetting the rules.
Yeah.
Fight.
Everybody is.
It's kind of feeling each other out right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn, Gucci's been getting away with that spring kick so much, and especially that slide. Got caught pressing buttons and got launched for it. Wall break? Yup. Go to the wall. Oh, toe kick. And a launcher again! God!
KO.
Yeah, didn't know that string.
Round 2. Fight.
Good stuff. Oh my god, just caught her misstepping. And this wall damage, yep.
Oh man.
Oh, fuck, you gotta punish that power crush. Oh yeah.
Just so overwhelming, Master Raven, man. I'm telling you.
She's a
Gentlemen,
scary character, man. She's like underrated.
Yeah, totally underrated, and another one of those characters where if you don't know the matchup, it just feels like you're getting bulldozed.
Spring kick again to get him up. Oh, wow, the range on that.
This is going to hit, though. Going to do quite a bit of damage, but a long way to go.
Let's see what he does. Plus
Oh, the down for two!
Why did you press buttons on that?
No wall. The down forward one doesn't connect. Spring kick does. No way.
God, that should have been Josie's. Oh, God.
Harada taking the Maven notes in the chat. I don't even want to think about what that will look like.
Oh, I got prop wrestle beds again. Yep, this is looking like Gucci Gucci. Yep.
Yeah, Gucci takes it.
Yeah, GG's, man. Master Raven, a really scary character.
That's just crazy. Master Raven is definitely someone people sleep on.
I completely agree. We need more Master Ravens in this in these tournaments. Oh, I'm excited for this one. EX Ryder versus Goddamn. I'm still rooting for Ryder. Even though he's losing right now, I am still rooting for his ass. I am a Ryder fanboy, and till death do me part.
But I don't think any did any one of us expect to see Ryder down here this early. I certainly did not. But mind you, who was it? It was Coin that knocked him down, and Coin had a really good showing. Cat, thank you for the follow. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I think he was just unfamiliar with what was going on versus Katarina. I think he doesn't really understand like where he can apply like his pressure and where to like poke her out of. It just seemed like he just was unfamiliar with the entire thing, and he was just kind of learning as he goes. Still a good option, but he still pulled it out like 1-2. So he was learning really quick.
Mr. Goddamn.
All right. Goddamn was doing a good showing as well. Even though I think his Lydia has improved a whole lot, I guess he won't fully commit to the character just yet. So he's still relying on his Brian a lot of time. I still think he might actually just pull out Lydia against Ryder right here, and then just see if he loses, he might go to go to Brian the next match. It's actually very fortunate. I think Ryder has some experience against Lydia, so he understands.
Yeah, he definitely has experience against Lydia. I've played some Lydia against him. Of course, Malcolm was a Lydia player he played against quite often back in the day. So he definitely knows quite a bit of Lydia. I think I'm not sure. I know he's seen a lot of Brian in ranked. I think so. Both these matchups, I think he kind of has an understanding of.
Yeah, he Ryder streams too. He plays a lot of ranked on there as well.
Does tons of ranked on his stream. Everyone should check him out. Twitch.tv/EXRyda. 2 H's.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right. Yeah. Oh, he's just going to go full Brian.
You know what? You go down on your sword. Telling you, take your best character and you fucking fire with it.
All right. Let's see how this is going to play out. I'm still rooting for Rada. I don't care what happens.
Hot Snake Cooney's coming out. Oh, that's a clean Brian outfit. Holy shit, I love the color scheme. Let's go.
Fight.
Just kind of poking away at each other.
In true Manji tournament fashion, the Harada stands are out in the chat.
Oh, yeah, that guaranteed. Oh man, back to saving him alive. Yeah, guaranteed. Oh, lucky he didn't get counter hit on the wake up kick right there. Ooh, nice punish. Good stuff.
Round 2. Fight.
He's not pulling out a whole lot against
good.
Harada. He's just getting caught out.
Good down forward too. Harada's got a good placement of that. God damn. Nice defense from him. Back one. It's a sauce.
Might as well you can punch that.
Oh, up and down. Got some health left here. Awkward situation. That does hit grounded on the set 4. Such a good option off of that throw.
Yeah, good stuff on Harada's part. Ooh, just missed it.
3+4. Nice. Here we go. And you know what? This is what Goddamn probably wants to do. Turn this into a slow-paced poking match, and that's going to be in his favor.
He wants to try to fish for those counter hits, and he wants to at least open up opportunities for that. Looks like he's not like trying to approach Harada too much. He's too afraid to.
I don't know if he's too afraid or if he's just looking for an opening.
That could be it as well. He's got to get up off of that. Yup.
Yeah.
Blockable.
Unfortunate.
That's guaranteed, too.
But you know, I don't necessarily feel like Goddamn is actually overpowered there, necessarily. I think it felt more like he was feeling out Harada. I wouldn't be surprised if... You know how sometimes people use a game to sort of get a feel for the opponent? I would not be surprised if that's what we just saw here. Goddamn, definitely going to be making some adjustments here in game number 2.
He could be pulling out the Lydia next. I don't know. But I still think he could probably pull this out with just Brian. It's not necessarily he did bad. It's just that he just necessarily didn't like approach him. He didn't really want to like find. He didn't really find many opportunities to really understand where he can like approach Kunimitsu. He's just gotta figure that out. Hopefully he'll figure out that pacing here pretty soon because now he's only got one match left before he can before he either like ties it up or he immediately just gets disqualified. Not disqualified, fucking just out. Oh, okay. I didn't know he had a Negan. That's actually really surprising to me. I actually am unfamiliar with this matchup. I don't know how this is gonna go.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Yo, okay, you know, these are my 2 most played characters the last 2 weeks, so I'm very excited about this one. Oh, yo, this Negan looks badass. Let's go. Yo, this is like Tunnel Snakes Negan from Fallout. Let's go.
Round 1. Fight.
This motherfucker's a young blood. Oh, he's got the counter on the push. Let's go.
Oh, good stuff. Oh no, he can get one. He can just guarantee his 1-2 string.
To the wall. Nice sidestep. Oh my god. Yo, goddamn. That's all I gotta say about that.
Oh no, we get a fucking launch punished. I think no, I think it's actually minus 14.
Round 2. Fight.
The vampire bat so far is working out pretty well.
Yeah, Lucille definitely looking thirsty right now.
Oh,
catch.
Get the hell out of here.
This is definitely going to wall. Oh no, he doesn't. He doesn't. He drops it. He thought that the wall's closer than it was.
Oh, nice.
Got the back.
Full back turn. And he just stops it for the fucking throw? Okay.
Round 3.
I think he thought that I think he thought the last hit was actually going to hit him head on and be blocked, but it looked like it would have still gone in the back.
Yeah.
Punishment! Let's go! Wall splat! Doesn't take advantage of it!
And now here comes the opportunity where Kunimitsu will tie everything up.
Oh, nice interrupt. There we go. Beautiful sequence from Goddamn.
Round 4. Fight.
He's really got to pull this around with Negan. Oh no, don't throw that out. Yup, there's a sweep into the 4-4-2. What the hell?
Going into the schmicks.
He's really feeling himself.
On the desk.
Oh fuck, that's good.
KO.
Yup, back to again. Why not? Minus 12.
Final round. Badass.
Oh, he shouldn't have pressed buttons on that. Oh, and he missed it. Oh, he could have gotten a bigger punish.
Counter hit on the push. Here we go. Guaranteed 1-2.
Going to the wall.
And this is where Negan's really scary. Another guaranteed 1-2. It's going to get... No, it doesn't get the wall. Oh, no, but this will. Nice block. So clutch. God damn. Whoa. Ryda just threw it away. He went the one thing that get him killed. He did.
You fucker!
There we go. God damn. Yo. This is what you want to see. This is what you want to see. All the marbles. Yo, man. The man just wanted to feed Lucille, okay? You heard the impact of that. Yo. Okay, man. That bat making contact with Kuni's mask, that felt good and that sounded good. And you know what also sounds good? A final round. So let's go. Final freaking match here. Rubber match. Loser goes home.
God, why would he do that? I'm so mad. Alright, well, it doesn't matter. Now we have a 1-1, and I'm pretty excited to see more of this Negan.
And we're at real risk here of Ryda, the defending champion, going home without a win in the tournament.
Oh, man, yeah. I still have faith that he's going to pull this out. Now we got an infinite stage. This is definitely going to benefit Ryda. Just get the life lead and immediately just start running away. That's all you really need to do.
Definitely, yeah, it's definitely opting for the hit and run approach. 100%. Because Negan is a character that will bully you at range 0, man. Especially for Cooney. Cooney is not actually able to keep up with this character when it comes to that. You got a few counter hit tools from standing, like up back 2 if you're Kunimitsu, but maybe down forward 1-2-2. But Negan's a lot more scary up front.
Good launcher. Kunai, set. No, he's not going to do set.
Oh, there we go. Intimidation 4.
Punish that. Good stuff. And
No break.
throw.
That's a 1 break. And
no.
nice. On the get up. Gets the back turn with the set 4. Ryder showing off that Cooney tech.
Oh, man.
And a hope kick.
What? Oh, my God. What was he going for there?
Oh, nice. Calling it out.
Yeah, get your fucking stupid back turn mix-ups out of my face.
But you know, see, that whole interaction, I'll point it out after this round.
Back 1+2. Back 1+2.
I'll counter hit.
No! You got the 1, 2, 3! Ah!
Oh, so you saw that one interaction there. He got the counter hit push. He opted for the 2, and I think he did that because he doesn't want to knock Kunimitsu far away. He'd rather have had the plus frames there. That's interesting. Staged very much in Goddamn's head, I think.
Alright, is he going for set mix-up? Yup.
Yes, he does. Oh, he opted to try and interrupt it. Didn't work out. Oh, no.
Taking down. What?
And yeah, it looks like Goddamn gave it up. But, man, his Negan was so good.
Dude, oh my god. I can't believe he just gave it up right there. He could have still had a chance. Oh man. GG's to both of them though. That was really good.
Wait, did something else happen? What happened? Because it says here that the game ended in a draw. Did he drop? Did we have a desync, or are we good?
I don't know.
GG's?
I mean, he's gone. He's offline.
Yeah, he's offline. It was a good showing from Goddamn though. Very entertaining.
Yeah, man. I really love seeing his Negan.
Yeah, the Negan. I've taken notes. I've taken notes. And that one interaction that I was talking about, that was what do you think it was internet? Did you think it was internet disconnection?
No, he's just off the game right now. He just messaged in Discord. Okay, I don't know if you saw. Oh man.
What did he message?
Okay, hold on. He said, "GG's all. That's my last game of Tekken I'll ever play." Oh man, but good stuff to him. Good stuff to him. But hey, number one EX Rida fan here, pretty excited that fucking EX Rida pulled it through. Scared the crap out of me earlier that previous game, but hell, he still got it. All right, who do we got next up? So EX Rida gets to advance, and in losers round 3, he'll be able to fight Gucci. And now it's oh, it's me.
Yeah, I think it's you.
Okay then. And then I'm gonna hop off the mic and I'm gonna get ready.
We're gonna show you the bracket real quick. I hope Goddamn realizes, man, he played a really good game. Almost knocked off Rida, the defending champ. Gets by the skin of his teeth. Oh, you know what, Rida? Zaddy? You get back in here, because this person I don't think made it. This person's a DQ. So congratulations, Zaddy. You move on 2-0. You can come back into the booth, my friend. That person's a DQ.
What's going on?
Your opponent's a DQ. He didn't make it. Show up. So.
Oh, what?
Yeah. It's Minju Noodle.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. So you automatically advance. Congratulations. You worked so hard.
I'd like to say that I actually did a lot of good things. I made the right call.
Yo, dude, your placement of back 3-3 was so incredible with Eddy. I couldn't believe it. It was like you handled the opponent so well. It was like they weren't even there at all. You just
absolutely
plowed right through.
Well, unfortunate. Was really not hoping. I was really hoping to play a game against Minju, but hey, it's fine.
Yeah, unfortunately, Minju didn't make it out tonight. It's too bad, especially because the game that they were in started so late as well. Like they got DQ'd on the first one. If they had made it back in time for this, they would have actually been able to keep playing, but still not here. So just the way that it is.
Yeah, of course.
We have no idea who Manji plays because no one's actually ever played him. I think it was said of maybe Tiny. I think it was Tiny that invited Manji. So who do we got next? I think it's DJ and Hiron, isn't it?
Really excited for this one. I don't know who to root for in this one. I really like seeing both of them play. I love seeing DJ play because he pulls out really clutch moves, and then Hiron's just really solid at the game in general.
And we're going to give out a couple shout outs to two people that tried to make it but couldn't. That's out to our boys Black Neo and Lloyd Christmas. Hope you guys catch the next one.
All right then. Well, let's get this show on the road. Hiron versus DJ. All right, let me pull this up. All right. I guess DJ's getting ready. There he goes. Who are you rooting for here, Price?
I don't know. I like both the. I mean, obviously, everyone that's in here, I like everyone as a friend, right? So that's not what I'm going for. Usually, I try to go for the underdog story, but in this one, it's so hard. It's so hard to pick one because. Sure.
What do you mean? As an aspect of who do you think is gonna win?
No, well, the part of me for storyline purposes, I want to kind of pull for Hiron because Hiron's been doing nothing but grinding. But I feel like the legacy skill of DJ, it probably still has the upper hand. Like DJ hasn't played Tekken in a long time. On paper, I still think he's probably the better player. You saw how he did with Springtrap in his first match against Springtrap ever. Like, you know, he can figure things out on the fly. But if I'm trying to pick like a homer thing, you know, the underdog story of Hiron just coming in and knocking out one of the players that he always plays with, a guy that's traditionally always like, you know, he's looked up to as being like a player that's better than him, I think that would just be very, very cool. So I think DJ will probably win this, but goddamn if I'm not rooting for Hiron.
All right, well, we're getting the show on the road right here. So I think this is going to be a pretty good match. I'm rooting for Hiron because I really love seeing his Lydia play. Oh, nice sidestep. Didn't get the punish, the hop and knee. Good stuff. What's for breakfast?
Oh, man. How about just get backhanded from the air? That's what's for breakfast. Hope you enjoyed having teeth.
Get those plus frames real quick. Oh, good stuff. He stopped him from doing his full crouch mix-up. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Feels like DJ's just trying to feel him out right now.
Yeah.
Round 2.
I don't think these two has actually played each other just yet. I'm not sure. Oh, punish that. Okay, well, good enough. Oh man, the micro duck? Oh. It looks like he's trying to punish him a lot with just like 1-2-2. Nice.
Yeah, they're trying to play this. 100% both these guys are trying to play this as tight as they can. Not going through anything big. Hiron's going for that hope kick. Not going to get it.
He was punishing him a lot. He was punishing Hiron a lot with his toe frame like 2-2. And that hits pretty fucking hard.
Double Jin's punishment amongst some of the best in the game.
Oh, could have gotten.
Oh, nice back sway. Oh, here we go.
And there he goes. Oh, he's just out of range.
Out of range. And he gets clipped by the 3-2.
God, that move is so good.
So good. It's one of the things that Hiron did to keep pace in his first match.
Down forward 2 counter hit. We're going to go to the wall. This is probably going to kill. Yeah. No.
He does just wait out the 1+2. Kills him.
Round 4. Fight.
DJ, I think, has actually found his footing against him.
3-2 again.
Oh, I spoke too soon. Carry into the wall. Oh god, he was just standing still. He was just waiting for it. Nice punish.
Here we go. Blocks it. Doesn't do the full 10 frame punish. Goes to the up 4.
Oh, okay, that was really good. Just barely catching him out of up 4.
You know, and DJ not punishing the 1-2-2.
Surprised he hasn't gone for Hell Sweep at all.
He went for it the one time, didn't get the combo off of it, and he hasn't gone back. And he must have heard you. This man's got the stream on. Oh, there we go. Nice sidestep and punish.
That sidestep. Harmon's really good at that, just understanding when to like wake up and then just immediately start sidestepping.
And that's a skill that you don't typically see a new player actually utilize, is sidestepping. Usually that comes very, very late in your Tekken development. But he's got an early handle on it. It's very good to see. Very impressive.
I almost wonder if it's because he's practiced sidestepping to that side a lot.
Yeah.
He's been doing it both sides. That was a step into the
Nice. He's got this.
Yeah.
I just popped back in.
Oh,
Yeah. No. He's been switching it up. He's stepping to both sides.
Oh, he's gotta get these punishes.
See, there you go. He got caught there stepping to the background right after he stepped into the foreground. So he's mixing it up.
Yeah. Good stuff on both of their parts.
Yeah. And this is what I mean. You know what? That was 3-2 right to start. So Hiren, I'm telling you, Hiren's right there. Like Hiren can clutch this out. DJ obviously though, just a very very solid player, very tight. If he continues playing like that, it's going to be a little bit tough for Hiren. Hiren's just gotta punish him when he can. Coincidentally, right, DJ just missed a lot of punishment opportunities there. Lots of -10 things being thrown out by Hiren that just were going unpunished. So it could go either way. It depends on who starts taking advantage of those little opportunities more. If Hiren starts doing it, he could turn this around. If DJ catches on to those missed punishments first, though, then this could really snowball and get out of hand.
Absolutely. Like at first, DG was kind of like shaking up a little bit, trying to understand what to do, and then he quickly understood how Hiram was playing against him. He immediately adjusted and started like, you know, taking advantage of it.
Yeah, 100%.
Good stuff on both of their parts. I'm really excited to see the rest of this. All right. I don't know if he'll switch off Lydia though. I think Lydia is pretty much just his main right now, isn't it?
I would just stick with Lydia.
Yeah. You might as well. He just needs to understand where he can apply his pressure and how he can stop him. Because he was getting blown up quite a bit for what was it, for whip punishing. He was doing a lot of unsafe stuff, and DJ was just patient and just, you know, did 2-2 on him over and over again.
Round 1.
Let's see what happens.
Fight.
Ooh.
We're here at the Blossom Shrine. Mod made by Leak. Definitely check out his mods.
Nice punish. He's starting to get it. Yup.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Like I said, this could snowball as soon as he takes advantage of that situation.
Oh, just got caught. Ah, that move is so deadly. It missed the ender.
Hiren's been missing that combo today.
Screw it. Up 4.
Yeah, and, you know, I was gonna say, why are we standing still here? Because red tape exists.
He was just waiting as a statue. He's taking a lesson from fucking Springtrap. Don't move.
Yeah. This man's played too much with Hero, but I don't think Hero would do that against Lydia.
Oh, that is also punishable. Oh, nice. He's got the launcher for this. It's probably gonna carry him to the wall. Oh, could have did forward too. Nice break. Oh my god, he's really getting on point with those. Nope. Yeah, punish that.
Oh man. Kick to the shins.
1-2-2 is like is not doing anything against him.
It's true.
Ice block.
Nice. Going for that mid option. Oh yeah.
Oh!
That's the thing. Hiram doesn't know what he's supposed to do against up 4, so he just got blown up for it.
And the hop kick. We get wall here. Nice choice, the forward 1+2.
Yeah, nice punish.
Nice block and punish.
Yes.
Oh man. And that's gotta feel so satisfying for DJ.
Face.
Oh man. DJ definitely popping off.
One more round, bro. You got this.
Round 4.
But I'm also rooting for Hiram.
Fight.
No way he was gonna go for that. You fucking madman.
I might just catch him.
You never know. Oh no, we're going up in the air.
That's what he was baiting.
Nice. Here we go. Us. Tackle. Doesn't break out of the armbar. Nice. Whip punishment. Sidestep 2, but no follow up. Oh, so frustrating. That was the game. And he's shooting off the lasers.
The pew pew.
Oh, rage
that's
drive.
just
And this is
GG's.
going to be GG. As long as the combo ends properly. And it does.
You win.
DJ.
Stuff.
Moving on. In the loser's bracket. Iron, this is where you depart from the tournament, my friend. But man, thanks for the showing. Good stuff.
Dude, you definitely showed, man. Honestly, I was not expecting. Didn't Hiron take out Rida?
No, you're thinking of Coin. Coin took out Rida.
That's right.
Coin took out Rida. Okay, so.
Now, who do we got now? We're continuing through losers right
We're
now?
going to continue through losers, and then we have to go to winners.
Yeah, losers round 3. So first up is Gucci Gucci versus EX Rida.
Yep.
And while he's inviting them, I'm going to take a quick water break.
Water break, hell yeah.
Gucci Gucci, better known by his Steam name Friend, and EX Rida. And you're going to see some shenanigans here. Because we got ourselves a Raven versus Kunimitsu showdown. Battle of the Ninjas.
Ooh woo.
Of the Kunoichis, actually, right? Female ninjas.
Kunimitsu-chan.
This is going to come down to who can out crazy the other. Friend knocked down into the loser's bracket by myself playing Kunimitsu. So he's already got an idea of how this character is going to be played. Ryder's got a similar style to mine. A little bit more off the wall crazy to his game. But if you fought me, I think it's fair to say you have an inkling of what to expect from Ryder's bag of tricks. So we'll see if he took any of the first set he had against me to the bank. This matchup against Ryder.
Both of you use all of Kuni's shit so well. Like all of you place it it's rare to see you whiff something if you go for a whiff punish.
Raylo, appreciate the follow, buddy. Thanks for dropping by. Very, 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 probably the best fucking Brian player I've ever personally fought against. Definitely check him out. He streams as well over at twitch.tv/Raylo.
Okay, made it back just to see EX Rida play. Alright.
Hell yeah.
I wonder how much.
Coin, thanks for the follow.
Against Master Raven. Because this is going to be a tough matchup.
It is.
Oh man, the float?
And,
Holy crap.
and like I was saying when you were off getting your water, don't forget that Friend fought me to get knocked into losers, so he's already seen an inkling of how the Kunimitsu is going to be played against him. Because Ryder and I aren't that different.
That first round went pretty well for him. Nope, good punish.
Oh, the back turn mix up again. He's just gonna go for full wall carrying damage. Oh my
Yeah. Oh, nice way to interrupt though. The well standing 4 knocks out the up 3+4. But the one break is not broken.
Yeah, that's a 1 break, everybody.
Round 3. Fight.
Nice low parry. He's going to go for max. He's going to get it.
Oh yeah.
Side switch. Let's see how both players handle this. Oh, never mind. We're going right back. We're going right back this way.
Get your fucking wake up kick out of here. I had to
Oh my god. Yo, okay. That is a Twitch highlight round.
Holy crap. I cannot believe EX Rida was able to pull that off.
It all just kind of worked.
Oh, interrupt that. Yep. Okay, good.
Oh, up and over. Oh no, you gotta block that. No, you can't parry it. It's a knife. No!
That's +3 on hit.
Was that
No! Oh man, no. Heartbreaking, yeah. I believe it's +2 on hit. But
+2. So he's really gotta emphasize like he has to stop him from doing that, or else he's gonna run a train on him.
exactly, yeah. I mean, it opens up so many other things for on hit. You just have to hard block it.
God.
Hard block it, and you take your. If you have a 12 frame punish of your Marduk, then take advantage of it. Everyone else, you're usually doing your while standing 4. You know, if you're Lydia or Kazumi, that's obviously great, strong punish. Or if you're Steve, you got Wild Man. But it's a trade-off that's usually in Kunimitsu's favor for sure.
Doesn't Dragunov have a 12 frame wall bounce?
I don't think so. I think it's 13, isn't it?
Yeah, it might be 13.
I think it's 13.
I'm gonna hope it's 13.
Oh, on block?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is. Or, wait, are you talking about like?
No, he's talking about the wall bounce that he's talking about startup. I think it's 13. I think it comes off of it. It comes off of his while standing 1, doesn't it? I think so. I think it's 13.
I think it's 1-4.
Yeah, I think it's 13.
All right then.
Yo, Olo, thanks, buddy, for the follow. Appreciate it.
Good as fuck. Playing Minecraft. Don't know where I am. I do Kunimitsu.
Let's see if Gucci can adjust to Raida's shenanigans. Because he really just went all out with some crazy ass stuff.
It just kind of worked.
Oh, that was almost back to it. That would have been great.
Oh, the sweep, taking out the legs.
The classic.
Nice low parry on on the slide. He's got wall, but he doesn't take advantage of it.
Oh, good thing he tech rolled, or else we got hit by the ender.
Oh man, such good awareness from EX Rada.
Yeah, that was guaranteed. The course
Yeah.
tip. Nice. No. Oh my
Oh no.
God, Raida's got him like a book.
Oh, but he drops it this time.
Oh.
Nice power crush. Nice.
God, he's really mixing people up with that, and they're like full screen. What?
Oh my God. It was ghost.
Nice phasing through. Oh man, see, and you know what? Raida is like, nah, you just mix yourself up, buddy. That was crazy.
It's like, okay, you don't know where you're gonna end up, and I know that you're gonna be somewhere behind me.
Counterfeit. Counterfeit.
Counterfeit.
Counterfeit.
Counter hit down 4-2, but man.
Oh, nice sequence of events there.
Oh, we missed it.
Nice.
Get it,
Wall
Kuma.
brow? Well, there we go. Okay, here we go. Now we've got something cooking here.
Go to the wall. Oh, he missed it.
Oh, nice though. Seeing the awareness of these two players and the way that they change their tactics when things kind of go awry, it's really fun. These two characters definitely capable of shenanigans, but that's going to end it. That was a page out of Raven's book. We've all seen Gucci use that in this tournament, his own version of that exact same unblockable move. And he's knocked out by a move that he has used all night. Crazy. Good showing for Gucci. EX Rada stays alive.
He just need to understand like what he can do and what he can't do against Rada, and understanding obviously the Kuni matchup. I think if he had like maybe like one more match or just a warm up against somebody else with Kuni, he would have definitely played a lot better and stuff, and understood what he had to what he could and couldn't do. But regardless, he played really well all the way up until loses round 3. He did amazing. All right, next on the block is DJ versus Big Zad.
Yeah, this is where things get real. We will see you on the other side, brother.
See ya.
Ow, 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 ow.
obviously, we've seen from DJ very, very solid, different forms of Mishima style play tonight from him. Devil Jin is probably what I'm expecting him to go to in this situation. But we've also seen him crack open his Kunimitsu as well. I don't know. It's going to depend on how he feels about the Eddy matchup. Which character he thinks that will respond to those awkward situations that he puts you in the best. Is probably who he's going to go for. I think Kunimitsu's a pretty good choice. Her Dragon Punch 2 can knock him out of relax in quite a few situations. But we'll see. I mean, Devil Jin's a very strong character, and DJ has played him very well tonight.
In before Zaddy pulls out one of his side characters again.
Yeah, out comes Lars.
I want to see the return of the Paul. It's always a treat when I get to see Paul.
Get ready for the next battle.
Go straight into the match.
Eddy and Josie. I thought DJ would have picked Jin for this. Or Devil Jin, because Devil Jin gets back 4.
You know what though? He might be looking at picking him, trying to do the down 3-4, right? Does that pick up Eddy out of relax? Down 3-4? Can she pick him up, float him for a combo?
But I don't think it does raw. I know the down 3 hits, but I'm not sure if the follow up does.
Round 1. Fight.
I guess we'll see.
The one thing that Josie does provide that maybe he's going to lean on is there's a lot of situations where she's plus and is in a mix on you, right? That you just have to guess, and maybe nice response there at the up 3+4 on the relax.
Good low parry.
This might be a situation where maybe DJ just doesn't want Zad to be able to press that many buttons.
Double low.
Round 2. Fight.
Where are the slippery kicks? No whip punish. Yep, there's the follow up. What's for breakfast? Eddy in the neutral. You just gotta rush him down. He'll wait forever. Good low. Good whip punish.
Oh man, no 1+2 break. Here we go. Side switch on the combo too. Crazy. Nice low parry.
Good.
Wall splat. Doesn't finish it off though. Doesn't kill. Does there though.
Oh, there it is.
Crouch dash 3. Very powerful though.
CD3. You'll love it.
Oh, nice! Oh my god.
That could have been launched.
It could have been launched, but even still, to even take advantage of the situation, you have to give credit for.
Zaddy's like, you want to keep stepping up here?
Oh, it goes over the low!
Oh, it is it again!
Yeah, he's going to do Superman punch all day. Slippery kicks coming out. Yeah, they are.
There they are.
Yeah.
No rage art. Keeps it for...
Oh no! What are you doing, Zaddy? What are you doing? Oh, but what are you doing? What are both of you doing? Oh no! Oh no!
Good composure.
Round 4.
Very good composure. And you know what? We both know, non-tournament setting, DJ 100% hits that 100 times out of 100.
Oh yeah, it can also be just like tight. He's been on Tekken for a long time.
Nice patience from DJ on defense.
Good job.
Yeah, parry is the better option, Harada.
KO.
First game going to go to Zaddy, but was not easy. Literally just one dropped combo away from being in the final round. But that's the beauty of Tekken. It's a game of inches. One mistake, tank everything. See how DJ responds. I mean, DJ, I imagine DJ is going to be just fine.
Oh, yeah. Maybe a little more cautious.
I think really basically it was just he saw a moment. Honestly, I think it's tournament setting. He saw a moment. He's like, oh, I got him launched. Okay. And then I think he thought he was going for an easier option on the combo because he didn't really need that much damage. But it's just like, okay, you don't need to rush things. You just, take your time, take a little breather, and collect and compose yourself a little bit, and you'll be just fine. And I think that's all we saw was just he tried to rush it. And it kind of bit him.
I think he'll easily make a little adjustment. Will it be enough though? 'Cause, Zad ain't no slouch.
Get ready for the next battle.
Zaddy ain't no slouch at all.
Got bald head Mishima out here.
Round 1. Fight.
Go, let's see how DJ responds here.
No, it's the gym. Ooh, good follow up with a down two.
Nice counter hit launch. Let's go.
That's full wall. Oh no, didn't quite hit the corner.
KO. Round 2.
Gotta start dick jabbing. Caught him pressing again. We're going to the wall. Not quite.
Perfect.
Round 3. Fight.
And just the pressures that he's showing is insane. DJ hasn't really been able to respond to it that well. Trying to find his opening.
And Zaddy's not letting him do anything.
Zaddy's just trying to choke him out.
He's just
Nice block though. You see, like when DJ slows down the pace, he performs really well. Look at that beautiful while standing too. You can keep it at this pace, you can bring it back. Nice, there we go. Knocks him out of the power crush. Take him to the other wall? No. Oh, so unfortunate. DJ, that was such a solid effort though, man. You played very well in the tournament. Good shit. Zaddy, you're moving on.
Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
I'm back.
Welcome.
When DJ slows down the pace of the match, though, he really does excel. Mm-hmm. So, guys, get ready for the next battle.
Yeah.
This.
I was really, kind of nervous going into like that match against DJ because I feel like he's very adamant about pressing buttons and stuff. So that would have definitely been a problem for me. So I wanted to test the waters out and see how he would react to certain things. Regardless, he did play really well, and I had a fun time playing him. All right, who's next on the chopping block? Now that we're going back to winners, we got Springtrap versus Wasulu. Man, this one's gonna be real fucking good.
This might be a quick 2-0. Springtrap might just be like, man.
No. Well, they're both really good at the game.
I know, but I want to see what happens because because I haven't seen this matchup before.
Yeah, this this is probably what everyone thought was going to be grand finals and still could be grand finals, but one of these guys is going to get knocked into the losers bracket. It's Wasulu and it's Springtrap / KPC, you might know him better as, and he's gone back to that name on Steam as well.
Yeah, he's a real killer, and so is Wasulu. They also pretty much know each other. They played each other quite a lot. So it'd be really interesting to see how Wasulu adjusts to KPC after all this time.
Yeah, Wasulu does say that KPC is his teacher, is his Eddy Gordo teacher. I believe if you were paying attention to the chat, maybe it was like 3 matches ago, KPC asked Wasulu to pick a number between 1 and 10, and he picked 3. And KPC said, "Oh shit." Wasulu said, "Oh, is that who I think it is?" And KPC said, "Yes." I imagine we're about to see an Eddy mirror in this set. That is what my gut tells me. I think Wasulu picked the number that was hiding Eddy Gordo. We might see teacher versus student. The man that taught Eddy Gordo versus the man that learned under him and became the first Tekken god Omega Eddy Gordo in North America.
God.
I'm hoping that's what it was. I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, I have a lot of faith in Springtrap, and after playing with Sulu and getting to chat with him, he's a really solid player. He's really good. He's a really cool dude. He knows a lot about the game, and he definitely taught me a lot of stuff about Eddy. So I'm really kind of, I think this time around I'll actually root for Wasulu. I'm going for it.
Okay. I don't know who's going to win this one. If I were a betting man, I put my money on Springtrap, but I'm not very good at betting.
As in the last couple of tournaments, yeah, you're fucking sick.
Take care, Xander. Yeah, Xander, I could even, yeah, if it's that late. Yeah, I could even record it after the fact. We could have a bunch of us look at it, record it after the fact, and then send you a YouTube video of what we think. We could do that for you.
Oh god, the Eddy mirror.
It is the Eddy mirror. Number 3 was hiding Eddy. Unless you want to do it next stream. It's up to you. I could stream tomorrow.
Alright, let's get it. I'm rooting fully for Wasulu. Let's get this. The
Don't know? Okay, just let me know.
Eddy.
Round 1.
Alright.
765 days. It's so ridiculous that that's what they made that rank. I'm a Tekken God Prime. I'm like 36 Dan. Oh, I'm Tekken God Omega. I'm 765th. The hell.
What?
Oh man.
No,
We're really just feeling each other out on this one. I mean, not much else Eddy can do. Just kind of like just poke at each other and just try to fish for counter hits.
Like, fuck, we gotta get rid of all of them.
Chris, we can hear you, buddy.
Alright. Oh, he could have punished that with wall standing 4. I wonder if KPC just hasn't actually warmed up with Eddy yet.
God, we're almost done this round. Let's just point out the fact this round's almost over, and look at the health bars.
For you, though, for those of you just watching the stream, I'm sorry that you're all bored. This is actually the most entertainment I've seen in this game.
Trying to break each other open, it's insane.
Oh god. Oh, nice. Oh, good counter hit, but he didn't commit to it. Oh yeah, he's gotta watch out for 3+4. That's actually 0 on block. Man, they're just like poking each other out with these fucking down 4-2. And there it is, the whiff punish. We're gonna go to the wall. Wall break? No, it's actually too far away.
Nice break.
Oh, good stuff.
Oh, good call on the Rager.
I was wondering when it was gonna come out. I did it last game, and now he's doing it last game.
Fight.
Oh man.
Oh, just doing it, yeah.
Alright, sorry about
Why
that.
not?
It's a safe, yeah, it's a safe down forward too. It's -8, and you can just keep doing it. It has high crush.
Yeah, why not?
It's really something you gotta watch out for against Eddy. Oh man, he's really just poking him out.
Ooh.
Mm.
Mm.
Good stuff. Oh, he was, yeah.
Oh, nice. Here we go.
Oh, nice.
Got the wall.
Yo!
Oh.
Oh my god!
So disgusting watching these two go at it.
Going for plus frames.
So safe.
Oh, nice. Oh, is KPC going to run it back? He is. Oh, time is up. Get the key charge. KPC popping off. Well, what?
Hell yeah, let's get it.
He's like, I did it.
And Wasulu is getting really good at blocking those sidestep fours. He's not
Oh,
really
nice
getting
slow
good.
parry from Springtrap. Oh, man.
Oh, he should have just did the back 2-3-3. Oh, nice punish.
Block.
That's +2. God. Sidestep 3+4 is really doing work. Nice. Really getting those follow-ups that he needs to. God.
The pitter patter.
He's really getting close.
Oh no, that's
Oh, man. Springtrap bringing it back. We're in final round here in game number 1.
He caught him pressing buttons with down 4-3, and then he finished it out by just poking him with stand.
Wall bounce. Break. Oh, no.
Wasulu's going ham on him. Oh no, punish that shit. Get that fucking shit out of here. Down 4. Yup. Oh, nice.
Oh, no pickup.
Yup.
Nice slow parry.
No way, get that out of here.
Good fucking low parry.
He's got it wall now.
Oh, game 1 goes to Wasulu, who pops off with the key charge.
He's like, okay.
Oh man, good stuff on both of their parts. It was a really slow-paced match too. That's just the Eddy mirror in general. They both can really punish each other really hard, so they're trying to avoid any of those opportunities. Good stuff on Wasulu's part. He's just got to keep it up now. KPC hasn't played for a little while. I don't know if he was warming up in practice mode or just doing other stuff. But man, he's got to start getting warmed up and start to like adjust his playstyle against Wasulu.
I don't know, man. Defensively, he was so airtight. I think that I really do think this was just another one of those cases where it's like, okay, it could have gone either way.
He really could have. He really clutched it out in like one of those rounds where he just going down to the wire and he was able to just poke him out with a counter hit.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right, let's see this. KPC actually might get knocked down to losers for once. Pretty exciting.
It is an Eddy mirror. And Wasulu seems to have the Eddy experience advantage.
Yeah, no, he was saying that nobody punishes Eddy harder than Eddy himself. So he's really just taking that opportunity in stride. Yeah, they're just poking each other down.
Yeah, they're just like, you gonna die? No, you die.
Oh no, that was a good challenge.
Got the ball
He
too.
just knew.
Yeah, he just knew. He's like, that works.
Oh man.
Oh my god. Dirty.
Gotta love the Eddy shit.
Oh, no break.
No, you can't break
You
that.
can't break it. It's an unbreakable throw. You have to duck.
Round 2.
Wait, I swear I've seen people like throw his legs off before. Or is that the duck animation?
No, it's a different throw.
Okay.
Walls. Oh, sidestep 3+4. Oh, that damage! God, he really maxed it out. And he's gonna get that shit. Get out of
Boom.
here.
What's the setup here?
He has been on it with the low parries.
Perfect.
Oh, nice
man.
stuff. He was probably gonna go for the low, or like he was thinking he was gonna go for the low. They really don't want to press buttons against
No, they don't. They just want to hit back, back, down, back. Nice punish.
Launch.
Carry him to the wall.
Oh, he missed it.
Oh no. He's gotta be careful. Down back two. That hand slap is can be really deadly if on counter hit.
Good
Yep,
punish.
174. Get him out of here. Yeah. Wasulu getting the down forward 2 into down 4. He's just not going for
Oh.
the fancy stuff. He's just going for the guaranteed damage.
Yeah, both these guys, well, the amount of respect they have for each other defensively. Yeah, he knew he was dead. He just wanted the style.
KPC really bringing this back.
Oh, going straight key charge tech?
No, he was too far away.
Oh, nice down forward 2.
Let me get another one.
4-4-3. These guys are punishing while standing 3 a lot better. What's for breakfast? Oh wow, he just went straight into relax. Yeah, getting that plus frames to get the rage drive. Yup, get out of
And
here.
there we go. Springtrap runs it back.
KPC really doing a good job of just adjusting his game plan against him, and he was able to take it pretty good.
Boy, you see that Springtrap really gets an understanding of like how you're performing offensively, what your timing is. The perfect example was right there when he used the down forward 2 to interrupt. What move was it? The back 3 that was coming out from Wasulu? Like, he just knows. Springtrap gets this very, very good sense of when you want to press buttons and what button you're probably going to press when. And he just snuffs it out with the faster, better option. Almost every time.
Yeah, they were doing a really good job at just like poking each other out and feeling each other for the rest of the match. But like when it comes towards like the later rounds, they start to let things loose and kind of let it rev up. So early when it comes to Eddy mirrors, they pretty much just like feel each other out for the rest of it, just poke each other down, see what they can do and what they can adjust to, and then the later rounds they really start to let things kind of just like loose and stuff like that. All right.
Didn't mean to make Springtrap a mod. Is trying to hit you. I don't know how I hit him in the chat. I think Springtrap wanted me to be a mod in the Twitch chat anyway.
He's like,
EX Reddit must be bored as hell watching this in the chat, man. He does not like this.
Yeah, he doesn't like the Eddy matchup at all. Eddy's on Infinite, very interesting.
Oh, good stuff. Oh, nice. He's gonna punch that hard. Yeah, that last kick on the on Eddy's like a handstand combo. That's last kick does like unscaled damage, so I think it's like a whole adds a whole 12 damage to it, which is really nice. Oh, yeah, that was a good option. Wasulu was really looking for him to do like his low.
well, unfortunate drop though. Suzu might just take this right here.
Yeah, no, he won't. That last save does damage.
Round 2. Fight.
There's a lot of fucking damage.
Yeah, those sort of spike style enders always do so much.
Good stuff. Oh, he missed it.
Nice parry.
Yeah.
Springtrap's just been all over it. I guess we'll just call him KPC from now on. This probably makes more sense since that's his name on screen too. But it's crazy.
He could have launch punished that with down forward 3+4.
And it's like any little tiny slip up is just so magnified between these two. Look at that again, another low parry. So dangerous to go for low here against Springtrap. He's really calling it out.
Oh, Oh, he could have punched that.
And this might be classic Springtrap. I'm expecting a timeout. Telling you, yeah, it is. How many times has Springtrap done that to Wasulu? At least 3 times in this set. At least 3.
He's really taking advantage of Eddy's playstyle of just like getting that hit and then just running away.
Yeah.
And he has the opportunity to do that. He has an infant stage, so he can just keep spacing him out. Good stuff. That stand forward is a move that they both keep spamming at each other. They're really trying to check each other and stop them from moving or pressing buttons. It's really good. Ooh, nice. Good punish. Oh, KPC really just like letting it loose. He's just kind of poking him away. He's like, get out of here.
Man, he sees that. Yo, he is seeing that. He's seen that.
Oh yeah, get that out of here. I don't need that bullshit. Yup, killed. Some deadly ass fucking damage.
Fight.
Good stuff. Oh no, he's gonna kind of, oh, that's so much damage. Oh, he just barely like missed it. He would have actually launched it for that. KPC really doing a good job of just poking him out.
Oh man, another good low parry.
Dude, so many getting called out.
Yeah, this is what Wasulu's doing. He has a life lead. He just can just run away now.
Oh, no he can't. Not anymore. There's a schmicks.
Drive.
Nice, low parry back.
Get out of here.
Wasulu giving him the same medicine.
Oh my god, final round. Oh my god.
Springtrap.
Yeah, let's get it.
Oh,
That's gonna be
man.
rough. This is really gonna put KPC in the lead. Oh
yeah,
no.
without.
No, why'd you do that?
Oh. Still got the life lead though.
Not by much.
He's just really like forcing him out. Just jabbing him and doing stand 4.
Oh, and he floats him. Oh
Oh
man.
my god, I can't believe we did that.
Oh, misses throw.
Can't
He hasn't been throwing him a lot, so you could actually catch him off guard with that.
Oh, homie move. Here we go. Wasulu under pressure gets the rage drive.
Oh, that's big.
Big damage.
Oh,
that would have been
both of them one big hit away. Oh, and it's gonna go to Springtrap KPC. What a set. Oh my god, what a set. Holy shit. Okay.
Both of their parts. Wasulu played amazingly. He's definitely one of the best Eddy players out there, but KPC really had his number at that time. Good shit. Good shit, everybody.
That was insane. That was absolutely insane. My Tekken crashed because it was that crazy.
Your Tekken could handle 2 Eddy players.
It's like, fuck this.
Oh my god.
It was really good. Like they both played each other really well. Unlike how you'd usually see Eddy being played, they're usually very all over the place, as static and just kind of always pressing buttons. It's usually just the very different when they're both playing each other. They both know each other so well. They will know what they're looking for. I mean, how many times has like KPC actually low parried him just on call out? God, man, he was doing a really good job. KPC was really adjusting, like quickly through the entire set.
That was so nutty. Oh my god. Up next is me and Coin.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think either one of us is very much looking forward to whoever wins what we have to fight afterwards.
You either one of 2 people you fight. You fight Springtrap or you fight Wasulu. You pick your poison.
Well, you're closer to Wasulu than I am now.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be.
'Cause he's in losers now.
Yeah, Wasulu and losers in round 4 will be fighting EX Harada.
we go. I'm going off mic.
Alright, good luck. Yo, you also see your stream to us.
Welcome to the
Nah, he already
King
went
of
off mic.
Iron
It's
Fist
whatever.
Tournament 7.
I gotta go. So I gotta be up at 5 in the morning.
Oh, okay, yeah. See you later.
Never mind, Tekken crashed when I tabbed out to stream for you guys, so...
Everything
Yeah.
is dying.
You gotta
Right.
stream for us, Prez.
Yeah, I have to stream for you guys first. Stream
Yeah,
Tekken
take
7,
it
let's
easy.
go.
I gotta get going to bed.
Steam error.
Mwah.
Sick. Let's not do this, guys. What is going on?
Yeah, it seems everything's just kind of like breaking down.
Of course, this is always the problem. Tekken's such an unstable game whenever you tab out. I apologize, guys, for the technical difficulty.
Okay, we got that back up. All right, Bryce. Good luck fighting Coin.
Yeah.
I hope you're prepared for Katarina.
You know what? I used to play a lot of Katarina back in Season 1. Well, I mean, the character's changed a lot, but I am not entirely blind to what the character's looking to do.
All right.
Been a long time since I fought against one, though.
All right. Good luck to you, man. Not rooting for you, but I'm rooting for you in spirit.
Welcome
All
to the
right.
King of Iron Fist
So we're gonna get the
Tournament
Kuni versus Katarina matchup. I'm not sure exactly how Kunimitsu can actually deal with Harrier stance, because Katarina is really good at just kind of like, or at least Coin is really good at just like mixing up his Harrier stance from Harrier stance 1 or 4 or 3, because the low on that really just chips away and gives a lot of plus frames. But let's hope to God that Price actually knows where he can punish accordingly. Oh man, it's a little unfortunate for Kunimitsu because Mishima building is pretty small, not really too many things, and she can't really get the full extent of her combos out.
Round 1.
All right, let's get this. Of course, both of them in the holiday spirit, wearing their Christmas costumes. Oh God, good low parry on Coin's end. We're gonna carry him to the wall. Good stuff. Oh, just missed the ender though. Oh man, that second hit is so good. You can delay it so much. Good stuff. Oh, he's got to start punishing that. Coin just actually throwing out all these punishable moves. Back to save his life. Yup, there it is.
Round 2.
Back turn mix up into those immediate high crush kicks. Caught him either walking or just ducking. Whatever it was, he got blown up for it. And there it is. Punish that. Oh no, we missed it.
KO.
Yeah, Coin wasn't going to be able to get that out.
3. Fight.
Coin's got to kind of slow down. He's just throwing out way too many moves. Yep, there he goes again. Oh, just missed his low parry. All right, he's got to get this. He's got to get this this Oki right here. Oh, he could have hit confirm right there. Launch that. No, wait. Oh gosh. There it is. Launch that, carry him to the wall, and blow him up for it. Or Price could actually make this comeback. Oh no! They were just missing their punishes. Ah, God!
Round 4. Fight.
Oh, good stuff on Coin though for poking him out. Didn't want to go for anything risky. Oh no! He pressed buttons. getting churned up in the corner right here. No! Perfect. And nice stuff. Up 3 into wall standing 2-4. That's good shit right there. If you're really not stopping Kunimitsu from doing any of those like mix-ups, she can really just like, you know, get away with a lot of stuff. First part about understanding that matchup is to really understand where Kunimitsu can apply her mix-ups and then understand, you know, where to poke her out. Come on, Bryce, pick a costume. Alright. Let's see if Coin can actually adjust to this accordingly. Seeing his Katarina played earlier today, he was doing a lot of good stuff. He was like really running like trains on people.
It's not easy.
So we just gotta see what Coin has to actually adjust to against Price. You know, maybe he's got to just be more fruitful with his lows. He was really not like going out with all of them.
Fight.
Good stuff. Oh, he could have gotten his follow-up off that. Gonna go all the way to the wall. Oh, he just misses the cartwheel mix-up? Oh man, nice. Oki. Good challenge.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, nice. No, that's not punishable. It's -12. He's got to realize that. That was really close. He could have gotten the counter hit right there. And he's not blocking lows now. Good stuff. Oh, but misses the ender again. The wall really fucking everything up for Katarina.
KO.
Yeah, and just finish that with 1-1.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, nice. That was a pretty unsafe option too, so it was actually really fruitful that he got that. Plus frames. Oh, almost got that counter hit. Yep. Carry her low. Nice. Nice. Yes, carry him to the wall. This is what Coin needs.
Round 4. Fight.
Nice. And now they're just kind of poking each other out. And that's launch punishable, yep. Oh, he could have punished that. He was just really out of range. Yup. Oh, I got blown up again. Price really going for those unsafe lows. Nice stuff on Coin's part.
You lose.
Oh god.
Welcome to the King of Iron.
Alright,
Fist
Coin did a really good
tournament
job of adjusting to his Kunimitsu. He was really just not having those mix-ups anymore. So let's see what Price has to do to actually get Coin on those on the other end of this I actually didn't see it. I don't know if they actually got Forgotten Realms, but that's actually really good for both of them, because I know that they both have really big combos that they can extend off of a floor break. Yep, Forgotten Realm. We're gonna go to it. It's all or nothing. You either die here, or you fucking, or you win.
Round 1.
All right, let's see this. Oh man, that's rough. Katarina's counter hits are really fucking harsh. Oh, he should've just gone for the... Yeah, there it is. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, what's up, Harada?
What's up?
I'm just watching Price and Coin go at it.
Round 2.
Yeah, dude, this matchup is... Oh my god. I don't even know, dude.
It's really rough because there's not too many Katarina players out these days.
Yeah. This is like what my... It is only my third cat out here, bro. Price with a bomb bros, dude. Holy...
Oh man. I don't think Coin knows the matchup too well either. He didn't know he could duck that. Oh, it messed up.
That 1-1-3 string. Oh, the block set 3.
He went for the slide.
Minus 10. Is that minus 10? I have no clue.
That's minus 13.
Oh, okay.
Fight.
Ooh, gosh. Oh, just misses it. Yep, punish that again. Oh man,
With
that's
the
not
blocks.
launch punch.
Oh, the counter hit down forward on 3. Into the last 4.
Nice stuff.
Oh,
No, he just misses it.
Unblockable with the side roll. Oh, the
Nice
parry
low
on the
parry.
down back 4.
Yo, get the fuck out of here. Oh man,
Oh
this
no,
is
wall situation, not the best surprise, but down 4, clutch it up.
Round 4. Fight.
Coin's gotta slow down his game plan. Going for that counter hits, that setup again. Oh, good shit. Coin just got caught like pressing buttons. It was very unfortunate.
Yeah, he's not respecting the down 4-1 options from there,
Absolutely.
which
There
he does
it
it
is.
all. We get a reward, but yeah, is that game?
That's
think
game.
that's good.
Oh damn, nice.
That was not easy. Good shit, Coin.
Yeah, good stuff on Coin's part. He played really well, and he was able to like figure out like a price in the second match there, but you know, just wasn't enough. But, yay, man, you played amazing.
Yeah, he's really good. Probably easily the best cat player.
Springtrap, number 5. When we do our match.
Alright, so now Coin goes down into losers bracket. Loses round 4, which will be facing against me. I'm not looking forward to that, but we'll see how it plays out. Alright.
Okay. So, first one up. Harada versus Wasulu. This is going to be an interesting one.
Oh man, good luck, Retta.
Alright, Dylan boys.
Alright, I'm pretty excited to see this because EX Rida is really good at just like adjusting his game plan and really seeing how it goes.
Yeah.
So
As Tekken crashes for the 3rd time in this tournament.
Tekken 7, everybody. Alright, but Wasulu has obviously proved himself to be a really lethal player in this bracket, so he's definitely going to try to like use everything in his repertoire to like kind of beat EX Rida. I'm still gonna root for Wasulu. I know I'm an EX Rada fan, but I'm really like loving Wasulu's Eddy. All right.
I mean, these are things that man, like, I don't know. What's interesting about this matchup is it's going to be 2 completely different styles, right? Like, we just saw with Wasulu and Springtrap, like, how defensive and turtley that matchup got. You know? It's Rida is not that, right? Like, Rida is movement, whiff punish, and then mix you the hell up, especially on the mix you the hell up part. So, Rida isn't going to be like, this isn't going to be like Springtrap where he's trying to find the holes. The matchup that Wasulu is dealing with is a guy who's actually going to try and pry those holes open. Even if there's nothing to pry at, like, you know, if it means that he's going to die for it, Rida is still going to do it. He is going to brute force mix-ups right on you. Force those situations. He's damn good at it.
Absolutely. Wasulu is still like a really like an experienced killer here, so it's not going to be an easy fight, but I have faith.
Here we go. Guess this would be what? Is this? Are we at losers? No, the losers bracket's a little bit strange because I know
We're on losers round 4.
losers round 4.
All right.
Waiting on Wasulu to get in.
Yeah. All right, here he is. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty tough match for EX Rida, because to my knowledge, I don't think Rida has a whole lot of experience against Eddy. So I don't know if he's actually gonna, if he knows exactly what to do, or he's just gonna start like testing the waters and just start.
Yeah, I imagine that you would be the extent of Rida's Eddy experience, and Wasulu is a type of Eddy that I don't think many people will fight. Period. To be honest.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people don't like playing against Wasulu, but he's a really good player and he understands what he needs to do. Alright, here comes the Eddy. We're doing it on Devil's Pit. God, thank you for putting a mod on this map. This one is just so harsh to look at.
Yeah, it's so bad to look at sometimes. This mod really does mute it. This is the Galaxy Devil's Pit mod. It's definitely worth finding and putting. So much better.
All right, let's get the show on the road.
Round 1. Fight.
He's really just feeling
Nice slow parry.
Nice.
Rida's like, I watched Springtrap. I saw what he did to you.
I saw that matchup.
Back 2 response to relax. Interesting. Works.
That's really good. Oh yeah, punish that. Oh, he can launch though.
Oh, the rage drive. Is that going to take him to death? No, it's not. Close. Oh! Rida comes in, risks it all in the set 3 and gets it. Crazy. Minus 14 here. Oh, he could have launched it. Kunimitsu does have one of those very rare, very valuable 14 frame punishes. That launch. Force the back turn mix. Wasulu did not challenge. Counter hit set 3 to the wall.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, get that guaranteed damage.
Oh, back 1-2 hits.
Nice
Follow up.
stuff.
And Rida's just a round away from taking game number 1. We're on the infinite part 2, and this is actually advantage for Kunimitsu. The low parry. Going to get the 57 damage in the side switch. Oh man, such a good low parry combo.
Oh, he could have threw to Kunai right there.
You know, Eddy usually the character that wins the backdash game, but I don't think in this case. This is more Cooney style. Gets the screw on the back too.
And because Wasulu wins
The cross up. The intentional, the Rida cross up, the intentional Rida cross up. What was that interaction with the QCF1 though? That rage? No, it's not no rage. Oh man. He tried to respond with the punish, but it was a mistake.
He just had to wait. He could have punished.
Back 3-3 runs right into it. And this is where Wasulu is really dangerous. Does Wasulu have the read?
Nice stuff. Punch with 1-2. Oh
Oh, no.
Yeah, he really needs to do back 2 again. Yep.
No break.
That's a basic throw too.
Final round. Fight.
Let's see what Harada has to do. No, punish that. Ah, Kuni can definitely punish that with set.
Nice, there we go. Set 2 connects. Cross up.
Oh man, Wasulu is very aware.
Another big low parry. Another optimal combo coming up. Dial it up.
That's so much damage for that low parry.
Back 2! Oh, Ryda takes game number 1 over Wasulu! Oh, man! Wasulu! How is he going to respond? 1 game away from elimination here from the tournament, and Wasulu coming in as one of the top dogs. What a performance by EX Ryda, though.
Oh, absolutely. He did amazingly. Gosh. He really understood. He learned a lot from like the Eddy matchup and stuff, and obviously maybe observing from Springtrap.
This kid, I mean, look, like from day number 1 when I met this guy, he's a guy that just soaks in information like a sponge, and I don't know, you see like Rain Man, you know, like he's like one of those guys like for fighting games where it's just he sees information and he's just like, oh, okay, that's how it works, and he never loses it again. Like he just holds on to it. Like he might have seen something that maybe we missed in that Eddy mirror, because he's got like everywhere, every single time that Wasulu wanted to go low with Eddy, low parried. He knew, he's read what this guy wanted to do, and the only way that I could think about that is he took notes from Springtrap's match. It's the only thing that makes sense. It's insane, the ability of Ryda to just learn these things on the fly. It's truly incredible.
Round 1.
He really got a hold of the entire matchup. He's really just a player that just learns the best from experience.
Yeah,
He doesn't really need to lab too much.
he doesn't go for the lab for much else other than he's seen that, man.
Look at that.
Oh my god. How did we get Devil's Pit twice in a row? That's crazy.
Oh, nice punish.
This is probably actually the perfect stage for Kunimitsu too. The parry, but the parry missed. Interesting interaction there. The back 2 does come out. Does get wall. Can't make advantage of the sidewall. Full crouch down 4-3. What's the situation? Oh, he escapes. Tech rolls out. Back 2 on the rage drive.
God, he's really just got Wasulu's number right here. Nice. Going for the full gimmick now. Oh gosh, this is hurting so much.
Perfect.
That's so rough.
Round 3. Fight.
Set 2. Nice low parry again. Doesn't get the combo he wants though. First time he's dropped the optimal combo all night. Oh, he doesn't confirm the 2. He had it.
I think he was just too afraid to confirm it too because he didn't want to get punished.
Well, you don't get punished. Just hit confirm.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Though.
That's a natural hit confirm. That's just nerves. And he's not dealing with the low part of that string. Sue is going to make him pay for it.
Yeah, there it is.
Round 4. Fight.
There's 2 occasions there though that this easily could have been advantage Ryda. Nice cross up here. Ryda always takes advantage of the situation. Optimal combo. He gets his side switch back as well. 14 frame. Does he dragon punch it? No, he doesn't. It's the 12 frame though. Back. That's death. You don't give your back to Kunimitsu. No, no, no. You do not do that. Lesson should be learned there from Wasulu. Slippery kicks. Slippery kicks get parried, but he messes up the combo again. Ryda getting some nerves, I think. Doesn't drop that.
Really getting it. Forward.
Oh no! Back in the schmixer! Back 2!
That's just so good. He understands where you need to use back two on Eddy.
Slipperies, no! Oh my god, this is... my goosebumps have goosebumps! What's the mix? Back 2! Wasulu is out of the tournament! EX Ryda moves on! Wasulu is out! The man that we had penciled making grand finals, knocked out by the champion of the second tournament, Wasulu 2-0'd by EX Ryda. Oh my god! Ryda! Oh my god!
That was just absolutely fantastic. I cannot believe he actually got that against Wasulu. That's amazing.
Oh man, that man just showed me the beauty of back 2 against Eddy. Holy jeez.
I've been telling you that move is
Yo,
so
I'm just coming in here to say, like, yo!
Oh oh my god, that is incredible. Right, yo.
I'm gonna give X-Ride like a virtual pat on the back once he's
Oh my.
I'm gonna head back to the roof now. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my god.
Fuck, Ryder really just made.
I still can't believe that. I can't believe that that happened. Wow, Wasulu out. Doesn't even make it to losers final. You'd at least think he'd make it there. Everyone, oh my god, that's crazy. You're talking about a guy to give you guys perspective. Wasulu got 2-0'd by EX Rada. Wasulu is a guy that has been running trains of like 30 win streaks on people in the Discord. Like, forget 2-0ing Wasulu. We have a hard time getting 2 wins in a 30-man set, like in a 30 game set. So it's like, holy jeez, that is actually nuts. Next up is going to be you, Zaddy, and Coin, I believe, right?
Yep.
All right. So I will speak to you next time, bud. Good luck in your match. Good luck to Coin as well. And get your butts in here. I can't get over that. Holy Toledo. That's crazy. Wasulu will be back with a vengeance, though. We already know. That man's going to be coming in taking heads after that one. Crazy. Still waiting on Coin. It's going to be an interesting matchup here. I might be talking about my ass, but I do feel like Zaddy has some sort of understanding of Katarina, if I remember correctly. Obviously, Eddy. We've seen a lot of Eddy so far today. Wasulu, Zaddy, and Springtrap have all cracked it open. So, we'll see how that goes. Lots of Eddy gameplay today on display. I didn't realize how strong back 2 was in that matchup, though. That's crazy. Going to the abandoned temple. Battle of the Brazilians. Katarina. Eddy Gordo.
Round 1. Fight.
You already see Coin loves seeking out that counter hit and just back forward 3 times in a row. Picks him up off the ground with the down, what is it, down 2, I believe, from Cat, but doesn't take advantage of it. Got quite a few whiffs going on. Down forward 2 does connect. Should get wall here. Yeah. Right in front of the wall. Another back 4 coming out. Coin's definitely just looking for the mid counter hit, but he's not getting it so far. Zad takes the first round. Not going to fall for that frame situation there. Is going to go for the hop kick. Doesn't take the appropriate punish for it, so why not? Nice duck. Going at a pretty decent clip here. Harrier into the down forward 4. Full crutch down forward 4. No break on the throw. Counter hit back 4. Is this going to kill? No, it's not. Oh, wow. The down back 3+4 does get it, though. Back 3+4, sorry. Slipperies. Second hit doesn't connect. Spring kick does, though. We'll crouch down 4-4. Back 3-3. Interesting situation there. What the hell happened there? Counter hit. Here we go. Going for a ride. Misses the screw. But the hairier 4. Want to kill. This is...
Return. What is this up?
What? You my new co-commentator? Sick. All right. So, here we are. We are just one round away from Coin taking game number 1. What have you thought of Coin's performance so far in the tournament? I'm completely new to the Discord. First tournament, too.
I was just about to ask you, who is Cooney? Because he's doing a fantastic job.
He is. He literally, Moonwalker invited him to the Discord about 30 minutes before tournament start. So this is our first introduction to him.
Fantastic, yeah, dude. Like,
Down for
I love
2-2.
the reads he's making. He's making like some, like, look, good block. He could have got a better, but that's okay. And he still finishes the round.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Also, if you want to catch up with the game in real time, I think the Discord's my Discord's streaming, right?
Oh, let me see. Are you? Okay. Yes, you are.
Yeah. So if you want to commentate in real time, just click on that because that's right on time. It's faster than Twitch.
All right, then we'll do that.
Yeah, it's absolutely nutty, man. Like, I came in, I was like, okay, red rank, Katarina, know nothing about this guy, and then the reads that he made, like, I was sweating in that winners quarterfinal, I guess. What I think it was, or semifinal? No, winners semifinal. I was like, what the hell? This guy's crazy. It's cracked. You heard my selection, by the way, right? For our winners final?
I just not coming because I was speaking to the wife the whole time. So
I said on the camera, I held up 5 fingers. I said, give me number 5.
Oh, you want number 5?
I want number 5.
That's Lee. Okay, we can do that.
Okay, that's fine. Good.
Yeah, I was talking to the wife the whole time, so I had like everybody on mute. I didn't hear really anything. It's tough playing the game on mute. Alright, so here we go. Eddy Gordo versus Katarina. The Katarina is pretty dangerous. It's pretty patient. But Zad guys start ducking that focus forward.
Oh man, gets mixed up with the hop kick. You know, and this is a situation too where that hop kick's been opened up by the full crouch down forward 4 that Zaddy's been hit with.
Very aggressive.
Super aggressive with the Katarina.
This is what I was expecting from Katarina too. Like, usually when I see a Katarina player, they're usually all like that. Oh.
That's death though, right? Yeah, I wasn't sure if you caught him airborne or not, but I don't think it would matter.
Round 2. Fight.
Here we go. Screw.
Okay.
Try to go for the backswing. That's crazy. It's not something that I would have expected in that situation either, because I feel like up until that point, like Coin was controlling this round.
You know, Coin's experience with Eddy might not be like a lot, so might be playing a little more risky so Eddy doesn't get on his bullshit.
Yeah.
Usually when I start seeing players throw out like big moves like that, especially in the middle of the match or whatever, especially when they were controlling the match to begin with, it's like, okay, you know what? I have an idea that you probably don't know the matchup too well. Let me start all my bullshit. And there we go.
Eve coming in with the big subscription. Thank you, Eve. We appreciate that. We love that. I just realized that my subscriber notification, the picture of Paul is not popping up over the gameplay. I'll fix that after this match.
No.
Here we go.
Yeah,
This is
it
death.
right here.
Yeah.
Great grab. Yup. Yup.
Round 4. Fight.
Then you see Tiny, he says, I came back to check in. This is not where it's
Yeah, it's nutty, man. It's absolutely nutty. Oh, the snake goo! Oh no!
Oh, I was about to give you so much props. He's like, no. Let me slow. It happened.
Oh, man. Commanding 3-1 victory.
She can go her nonsense too.
Yeah. Oh man, I felt it in that matchup. Is that it? That's it? Holy Toledo, that went by quick.
Oh man, that was actually a really tough fight.
Oh, yo, I told you, I told you, it is not easy. It's not easy. That Katarina is a problem. That Katarina is a big problem.
Oh yeah, Katarina can be a problem in general. She's a really like harsh character to get around.
Yeah, no, that was absolutely nutty. Crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy. We're going to be updating the bracket right here. Coin moving on, 2-0 over Zaddy. And you know what that means? This next losers round, it's Coin versus the man that knocked, it's Ryder versus the man that knocked him into losers to begin with.
It's the man that
So,
out Wasulu. Ryder. Oh, I'm hyped for this.
I'm very hyped for this because, okay, so is it fair to say, I don't know Springtrap if you're listening, our read on what happened with Ryder and Wasulu was we think that Ryder just watched that match, saw what you were doing, understood how Wasulu was approaching his offense, and like pretty much like called out the spots. That's very much what it felt like from our perspective.
I think he was trying to mimic it. I think he was noticing what Wasulu was doing against me. The thing about it is, Wasulu knows that I know the Eddy matchup like I know like the back of my hand, right? So he doesn't do a lot of crazy Eddy nonsense, and he was carrying that over in the Kuni matchup. He wasn't actually, because normally you would see Wasulu just start going ham with Eddy, right? But once he actually gets kind of used to playing a certain way, like, all right, this opponent knows how to go against Eddy and everything, I'm going to tighten up. He carries that over when I think he should have just played a little more party-ish.
Yeah, I should probably test Ryder a bit more, because if Ryder sees something, it's like he's a sponge. He just regurgitates what he just saw right back on the screen.
He really does, and he did that. He didn't make me really.
He did. He really did, and I'm just wondering, does that translate? Like, okay, he obviously lost to Coin in the first set, right? But I wonder, like, he's been watching Coin since then. If he's been taking notes, do you think that we might see more hard reads from Ryder here?
All depends on the adjustment, because keep in mind, Coin also remembers this as well. It's like, all right, this is what worked, this is what probably didn't work. It depends on who can make the adjustment more, and that's what I'm excited to see.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, I'm such an EX Ryder fan now. I didn't have faith in them previously, but now I definitely do.
Oh, I believe you. That is ridiculous, man. But Coin's no joke.
Round 1.
Let's see what's gonna happen.
Fight.
That was a weird throw. Okay, there we go. His low parry game is really good. He gets max damage. That's a lot of damage for a low parry.
I think it might be one of the best low parry combos in the entire game.
It might be. All I know is I don't want to fade it. If he wins this, I don't want to fade in the lose funnel.
KO.
Oh, good stuff, my.
He's on his shit right now.
Yeah, he's really working hard for it. God, the Kunimitsu cartwheel is just so good. It feels like it crushes so much. Oh man, instant forward crouch 4. Oh yeah. Coin was just looking for a place to actually just apply his hop kick. Yep, there it is. Can't press buttons on that.
Man. Yeah, you can.
You definitely can?
Really? I'm pretty sure you can interrupt it with wall standing 4. Am I wrong? I'm about to find out.
Off of what? Off of down back 3-3? Yeah, just as long as you keep mashing your own while standing 4, you're fine, because you're jailed.
Yeah, you should be good.
Yeah.
I'm a verify that. God, Jesus. Hey, I'm about to go into practice mode. How is this thing over already?
Right on. Just fucking had coins W right there. God.
Yo, he just inserted coin into the loss column. Holy shit. Alright, so here we go. Game number 2.
Right to try to defend his championship.
He really is, man. You two might be going head to head with each other in grand finals.
Well, hey, let's not take Price out of the game too quickly now.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, now that I'm calculating them in, yeah, like you and Price have been playing a lot of sets recently.
Yeah, that's true, but like he's still a problem.
Oh, absolutely. Price can adjust pretty quickly.
All right, so yes, you can interrupt if you block the down back 3-3, you can interrupt with your standing 4. Looks like a 12 frame would trade, and a standing 4 will interrupt.
Get ready for the next battle.
All right. I really like Coin's Katarina. He really understands like this character's limitations and where he can just keep like abusing her.
Now, how is which one's a first to 3? Is it winners, losers, and grand? Or only
Correct. Correct. Losers, winners, and grand.
Okay. So this is the first 2, though.
Yes, it is.
He's going for those plus frames.
Oh, nice. Counter hit back 4. Crazy awareness.
Oh, good stuff. He was gonna duck the high.
What I like about Coins is changing. He's throwing out some more tricks.
Oh man, that was rough. He was probably going for the counter hit me again.
Oh.
Oh gosh, back to does so much work for Ryder.
What I need people to do also, I don't know if this is happening in this tournament, but you see, like, he wasn't a proper punish for that. He got lucky that he hit by the whenever he comes back to his block, it needs to be punished properly because
It's otherwise spam to shit.
That's more direct butter.
Yeah, back to is so good, man. I'm telling you, no one's gonna really punish it that often.
Oh, here we go. Full crouch. No, it doesn't take advantage of it. Yeah, but right it. Oh, wow. There we go. Down forward 2 connects. We're going to the wall here.
Oh, is one of us echoing?
I don't believe so.
Somebody in the comment section was talking about. Apparently, I guess I'm the super Eddy or super echoey.
Is it better now?
Now, have the voice sound, carry to the wall.
Ooh, good stuff.
Oh, here we go. Weird situation for Ryder. He's going to get paid. Yo, he's paid for it dearly.
Okay, we have ourselves a game.
Here we go. We're going to go to a final match between Coin and Ryder. Winner moves on to losers final.
Coin joins us and says, "Yo, hold on, let me make a name for myself real quick. Y'all gonna remember me. Watch this. Boom."
In the chat, Zen literally is just like, I don't know who's speaking, but it sounds like they in a hot tub and playing toys. I'm sorry, Springtrap, that's probably you.
It's probably me.
Yeah.
Let me see. And do I have any other thing on where you would hear me twice on?
Can you turn down yourself maybe a little bit on your input
Actually,
button?
you know what? I think I know what it is. Hold on. Here, how about this? I turned down the volume and everything like that, and let's see if that works. Let me know what you guys think.
Sounds a little bit better, less echoey, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's better, they say.
Okay, yeah, so the mic was just too close to my speakers, so it's just, okay, gotcha.
Go. Rubber match. Winner moves on. Loser. All is Wasulu at the door.
Oh, damn. Price over here giving that king forward neutral too. Heavy lead.
Oh, man. Ryder just being lump. Ryder is picking his spot so well with the back two tonight. It's crazy.
He always does good with back two. He honestly just understands where he needs to be placing it.
The instant full crouch down forward 4 is scary too. Shit. Cross up situation, but he interrupts it. And he goes under it with the use of the down forward 1 to go behind.
Nice punish.
Back two.
Man, back two's so good.
Roast this guy.
Go. Stomp.
Now from here, can you do another dagger or no?
He can do another dagger if they wake up. Like just
If they wake up, yeah. Oh, can't get anything off the Magic 4. Coin is not going to go away though.
No, it is not over. Not going out without a fight. I love it.
Oh, man. Oh, it almost slipped under it, too. Crazy. Oh, but the set 3, and this is going to hurt very bad.
yeah.
Oh, second hit connects. Oh, no. That's death. Right, moving on. Losers final.
Harada going to losers finals.
And I don't think it needs to be pointed out, but I do need to point it out. The same combination of people in the top 3 as the last tournament. Except, I mean, Springtrap wasn't here, but Springtrap was the champion of the first one, and then I came second in both of them. And then Ryda won the last one, so the top 3 is the top 3 in seeding. So, okay. Crazy.
Alright, good luck you two.
Yeah. 2-1 over Coin. Coin, miraculous run. Welcome to the Discord. Welcome to the group.
Welcome.
That was one hell of a first impression. Go. Boy at there he is.
Alright, you guys have fun.
Oh, we will.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
Really excited to see how Price is actually going to adjust to Springtrap. He's been playing him a lot lately, so I'm wondering if he's got like finally got a read on him. But Springtrap really just does like has this amazing sense of just what to do and what to adjust. Whew.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh man, he's pulling at the Lee? I was not expecting this.
That's what he rolled.
Dude, that's the fucking thing about Springtrap. I literally don't know all his characters, and he just surprises me every time.
Round 1. Fight.
Good poking right here. Pressing buttons. Oh, set 2. We're gonna go to the wall, get this wall damage. Oh my god, and KPC obviously has those fucking Lee combos. Good stuff here. Oh, he didn't punish down forward too.
Yo, what up, Zaddy?
Oh my god. How you doing, Harada?
Came to help you out.
Thanks, brother. I can't believe that KPC actually has a Lee out here.
Dude, I'm hyped,
okay,
bro.
that had to be-
This is the first Lee in the tournament ever, I think.
Yeah, we don't get to have too many Lees.
Yeah.
KO.
And Springtrap put on a show as per usual.
Fight.
Price responds with a round of his own. The stream is has a very low bit rate, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Full crash down for 3 on a Price Oki into block.
God, KPC should have been able to punish that. Oh my god, the bit rate is so low for us. Back 4, that's what we saw.
There we go. Yeah, Price needs to invest into some Discord Nitro.
Oh, good stuff.
Oh, KPC getting hit by that 3rd hit. The Rage Art connects. No wall though.
Yeah, KPC saw it coming. He was
Price
out there
bit
just
all
going.
went down forward 3. All went down forward 3 is blocked into Infinite Stage. Kuni does have a comeback factor here. And no walls.
Oh yeah, not falling for that. Yeah, get that set out of my face. God.
Nice use of the back 2 there from Price.
God, KPC is just really mauling him with that.
Yeah,
just
he's
getting
making
it
sure
out of him.
Price cannot move.
KO.
Yeah, he was really emphasizing like for Price not to move with just stand 1+2.
Yeah, 1+2, man. He's holding him right where he wants him. Even though he's playing Lee, which is like not really a zoning character, but an away character.
Welcome to the king of
That's the thing just about Springtrap. He's really good at just understanding his opponent immediately and then just trying to like lock them down. Or hopefully Price can adjust to Springtrap's Lee and be able to at least get a win off.
Yeah.
ready for the next battle.
Because I don't think Price has actually played against his Lee. It's been a while since any of us played against a good
I didn't even know he had a lead, but I'm not surprised. You know?
Exactly. He's got so many
Yeah.
characters in his back pocket, man. And he plays them all so well.
But then again, I'm also not surprised because Law and Lee are somewhat pretty similar.
That's true, yeah.
They both got the slide. They both got the big kicks. I don't know. That's all I know.
Yeah, they both got feet. They both got eyes.
They both got hands. They both got knees. And Price,
It's almost-
not Price. Yeah, KBC still not binding on that back turn mix up.
Yeah, he knows it's not worth it. He'd rather just take the hit. Oh, he's really going for
Ooh,
acid rain. He's trying to flex on him.
Acid rain. He would have died if he had acid rain too. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's like 40 damage right there. That's tough. It's, for a 10 frame punish, that's amazing. Oh man, that back four is really doing work. It really stopped him from doing set. Oh gosh.
Oh man, 1 HP in a dream. The price for this round. Good blocks. We couldn't hold out.
Fight.
My god. It's surprising how many more things actually track on Lee, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Back four, yep. Oh, he missed the punish! It doesn't matter, I guess.
Oh, Jay, I got a phone call real quick.
We're getting the launch, yep, and that's it. Finishing with a slide because Price didn't actually wake up and do anything. Ooh, that was rough. KPC taking the lead right now. Price has got to definitely figure out what to do against his Lee. Because I don't think KPC is going to switch off no matter what.
Hey, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I don't think he switched back before when he did these crazy character picks.
He's just going to stick with Devil's Pit, man. Even though he has the option to pick any stage he wants, he's going to stick with it.
And maybe he's maybe doing a character switch, probably. Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that rule was also confusing the hell out of me for a little bit. Because I wouldn't notice when stages would be random or not. I'd just be like, okay, the stage. But yeah, same stage, same characters.
Price really has to think hard about what he needs to do against KPC here, especially against Lee in general. He's a really good character. He can really fish for counter hits very easily.
Yeah, Lee's a really hard character executionally, and I just probably in general, but I'd say the better the player, the more Lee's abilities are like kind of amplified. So with KPC, obviously one of the best players I've ever played against.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, he called it out.
dangerous.
He challenged the back turn mix-up, which is down 3. That's the thing about Lee. He can just really challenge a whole lot of things. He has an amazing kit.
Oh, blocks the
Oh,
slide and the
no.
float. Does he get a down 4 punish? 1+2 throw tech.
Oh
Oh
man.
my god, the Kike classic, holy. Not like this.
Oh man, he got caught on
Price
pressing buttons.
pressing buttons.
And then 4-3 of all things. Oh, it just missed that.
Price going through the unblockable with no wall behind KPC. Really risky stuff there. Price going for Oki, but he completely whiffs. Oh, Price with the big brain mix. The layers on that mix was insane. Oh, but KPC with the pickup on the counter hit down 3.
Yeah.
Oh, throw tech on the 1 at the wall. Price on his last
Good
leg.
stuff.
Bets it all. Full crush down 4-3. Down 4. The double kill.
Fight.
Motherfuckers, guys.
Price on game point here, or round point.
Oh god. God, that 4
Double
3+4
down,
on Cooney is
3
just so
plus
good.
4. Double down 4, 3+4 is the
That's-
killer.
Yeah.
Oh, down 3, block, no launch. That is launch, right?
Yeah.
Oh! Well, 74.
For Cooney, that would be launch.
Oh,
That's so rough.
nice.
Final round.
With the literally like the most optimal punish. This is literally game point Price tournament life. set 3 blocked into wall-to-wall combo on an infinite stage. How is that even possible?
Oh no, he could have launched that. Oh, I got hit with the last hit. Oh man, yep.
Price eating
that's
all
it.
these lows into conversion float by KPC, heading into
Damn,
grand
that is
finals.
rough.
Price
But-
going into the losers finals.
But
Still got a chance.
KPC's lead was on point. Even though
Good
he didn't lose
games,
such a-
man. Good games. You had me nervous.
Yeah,
Yeah, some of those rounds were close. That double KO, the only
Oh,
double
man.
KO, that was nutty.
Had me nervous.
Good shit to you guys.
Thank you, thank you.
All right,
I
that's
need
my
another
turn
beer.
now.
Now it's time for Price and EX Rida, the Kuni mirror. This is actually very interesting because Price, I think, was actually the one that mentored EX Rida to play Kunimitsu in the first place. So it's kind of like a master versus mentor type thing. Or no, pawn, like, you get what I mean. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna go through it, the Kuni mirror. Oh man. See now, I think EX Rider might actually pull this through because at the time that EX Rider has actually been playing Price to like everybody else in the tournament or in the Discord, EX Rider has really like made huge strides improving his gameplay and stuff. Price, definitely him too, as he's been playing just a lot of killers lately. Springtrap, Wasulu, Jermanji. So he's had like some good training partners to help him out. And of course, they both obviously opt out for the infinite stage. Yep. They wouldn't want it any other way. Oh man, that would have been so bad for Price. Ugh. Nice duck. Nice micro duck to do a punish.
Cheers, guys. Ooh, let's do this. X Rider
Cheers.
versus Price. Oh man. Good
Oh, that was
block.
good. Oh, what was he going for there? Oh, and he got hit with the rage drive. That's unfortunate. Oh, he missed it.
Ooh, good patience. Look, Rider with the first round. Oh, baby.
Fight.
Let's get it. We're both doing fucking down 4-3+4.
This is the student versus the master, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, nice punish. Oh my god, he was not gonna let Price get away with that stuff. Max damage. Set. Oh no, he knew it!
Good block.
Right back at you.
Oh, going for the setup, so Canadian be good patient.
Punish
Good
that.
punish.
Oh,
No!
oh my god, that stupid fucking move. What a garbage fucking character. Punish him. Oh, good stuff. Nice, instant forward crouch. Oh, he needs to start ducking that.
Damn, back two. I was basically showing Price that Lydia has her own little back two, and I wanted him to see just how annoying that shit was.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh man, but he is not out. Ooh,
Oh, he just missed a kunai. He could have punished me kunai.
KO.
Oh, there
well
it is.
done.
Finally, EX Rider's on the board here.
Fight.
Oh, just a dick jab. Stop your bullshit. Don't do any of that.
Oh, good
Oh,
interrupt.
nice. Punish. Full screen. Whatever. Oh, that would have been really dangerous. Yeah, get punished again. Get that bullshit out of here. Kunai.
Man, he has some
Time to wake
serious
up.
combos with her.
They both went for it! Nice punish. Oh, he could have ducked that and punished it. No! Set 2 counter hit!
KO.
Nice, setting it off with a set
Final
3.
round. Fight.
Springtrap.
Oh man, missed the punish. My god, it is final round?
Oh god, okay. It's a good thing he didn't like press the buttons on that. Oh, we're back to saving him. Wall standing 3, let's get it. Oh fuck, but he dropped a combo.
KO.
Nice, closing it out.
Nice! What a comeback by Harada! Gotta do it 2 more times now.
Honestly, so good. It was amazing. He was able to adjust to Price's like gameplay really quickly. God, Springtrap.
Oh, but see, Price has got to basically hunker down, man. Just
Yeah.
like, man, he's got to just breathe a little bit because those types of comebacks and everything, they can wear you down. When you think you actually got the match and everything, you're up 2-0 and the other dude comes back 3-0.
Yeah, it's also really heartbreaking because Price actually had a few instances where he got him and he just dropped the combos. Oh, he's coming out with the Negan. It's actually amazing. We're gonna get this. I think, to be honest, Negan is actually a really good choice against Kunimitsu because he has a lot of good, like, just single, like, button pressing options to stop her from doing a lot of stuff.
I hope you got your shitting pants on.
Round 1. Fight.
Yep, get those plus frames. Yeah, don't challenge him. Oh,
Yeah.
that hit back
Oh, he's definitely he's playing against his knowledge now.
good stuff. Oh, while standing too.
Not cool.
Oh, missed the ender.
KO.
Okay, well, at least he's still able to close it out.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh my god. Why did you let him get so much damage, Price? I don't know if that was worth it.
I tell you right now, though, Ryder's actually ejecting pretty well. Oh, gotta be careful doing that. Remember, he knows your character. Do you know his?
Oh, that would have been really bad. Oh, he just misses his unblockable. Yeah, while standing 4.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh man, that's a big combo. You're gonna go all the way to the wall.
KO.
Back to saving him again. Shit.
Round 4. Fight.
Price actually is getting his number with his Negan. Oh, down forward 2 to catch him off guard. Oh, and the wall break. 2-2 to stop him from moving. Oh man, those plus frames are really hurting Harada.
KO.
Good throw break. Oh,
Final round.
that was really close. He could have definitely ended him right there. Good stuff. Back to
Not cool.
Not cool. Oh my god, this move is infamous. Oh no, did he press buttons? Nope, there he goes. Yeah, get out of here.
You lose.
Oh, right on the board, 2-0.
盗みのご依頼ならいつでも受け付けますよ。
Man, they have one more. They have one more round, I think, or one more match to play. Yeah, because it's a best of 3. No, best of 5. My bad. All right, let's see what Price picks this time. I think he did really well with his Negan. But he's probably gonna go out with the.
Honestly, he should stick with his main Cooney. So this was a smart decision for him.
Yeah. I think he just needs to make a few adjustments of what he needs to do, because like he was doing a lot of punishable stuff when Raida was just kind of not doing anything, just waiting for stuff to come to him, and that's kind of one of the big killers about this character is that like she has to take some risks to like actually approach you or get those counter hits. So real good stuff on this part. We're doing a jungle outpost. Oh, whoops.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, let's see what he does here. Okay, he's actually adjusting pretty well against the Raida.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Oh man, really mixing him up with his own character. That's gonna be rough. Nice sidestep on Price's part, but you know still got stuffed out with 2-2. Regardless, that's a really good adjustment on Price's part. Oh, whoa! What the hell's going on here? Oh man, carry him to the wall, break the wall. No, actually, it was a bad angle. Oh wow, actually didn't get the punish on that, but still get to throw him.
Round 4. Fight.
Oh man, they're really just trying to feel each other out these right now with just all these little pokes and stuff. They don't really, neither of them really want to commit to anything big anymore. They already know that they're looking for it, so they're just pretty much just trying to be as careful as possible in their game plan. Oh god, that was a good pickup. Oh man, there's that mix.
KO.
Nice stuff, and Price is finally on the board. We got 2-1. Alright, yeah, we need to get back into this. Price pressing his buttons, trying to get back into it as soon as possible.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
We're gonna stick it out with the Kunimitsu.
Kunimitsu.
right then.
Get ready for the next battle.
Price made really good adjustments that last match. At first, he was a little bit too like frantic and crazy with everything he was going for, but then he really kind of slowed down the pace of the game and really adjusted to EX Harada.
Round
So they're really adjusting to each other a lot lately. Oh man, and there's that launcher. We're gonna get a full combo. Good stuff. We're gonna set up a set. Good stuff. Oh man, down 3+4 is doing so much work for both of them. Getting caught by that is so lethal. There's so many things Kunimitsu can do. Oh, and there's the set too. There it is. Oh, what? You just jumped out! Oh my god, the sidestep into back to 1+2? Fucking god. Oh man, he really went for just while standing 3. Man, Price has a long road to go if he's gonna be able to get this. No, you could have punished.
KO.
Nice stuff. Was probably trying to move.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, back 2 again. God, it did so much damage right there too. Yeah, punish that. Get him out of here. Oh man, and got caught pressing buttons in the 2-2-2 string. That is so rough because it does so much damage. Oh, nice. Oh, but misses the wall standing. Oh man.
Round 4. Fight.
Nice stuff here. Oh, he was trying to get the second one. Punish that. Yup. Just going for guaranteed damage, no back tier mix-ups at all. Yeah, down forward one to check him. Good stuff. No, he baited at the back too, but didn't get anything off of it. Oh, no throw break. That's rough. Price getting really close to getting a second game on the board. Oh man, none of them punishing correctly. Oh, that is so rough. That is definitely going to be a lot of damage.
Alright, I'm
Oh,
back.
there it is
So,
again.
and I come back to Harada taking it. Oh, shit.
Harada literally just got the full 2-2-2 string on his back twice in a row. That was so rough. How you feeling, Price?
Dude, this is gonna be tough, man. This is gonna be tough.
I don't want to talk about it. I feel like I could have won that set. I dropped 2 games I lost due to drop. 2. I fucking just landed them. Or the one, oh my fucking god. Good game, Harada.
That's tournament nerves, man. That's tournament nerves.
Like I don't feel like I feel like I fucking should have won and I didn't. That's how I feel. Ugh.
Man, you played really well. You adjusted him very quickly, and your Negan actually was like not too bad.
I should have won the first game. I had the first game with the Cooney set. The first game, I lost due to drops. I dropped twice on the final round. Twice, he would have been dead. I should have had the first game. I should have had the second game.
Oh man.
You play them back, and you're going to be like, wow, Price dropped 2 fucking combos that would have killed. Fuck. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. That's probably the most frustrated I've been with myself in a set.
Yep. And now here we are, grand finals. EX Harada and Springtrap KPC. We're gonna see who actually pulls it off. And KPC is still having people pick numbers for him so he can like pick one of his mains. God, man,
Fuck.
that was so rough.
I'm so pissed.
those drops are heartbreaking. I saw that stuff and I was like, God, that is.
It's shit like that that makes me say, why the fuck do I play this character? Oh my fucking god.
You can't be questioning yourself there.
God damn, because only she would drop in those situations. Only her. Only her.
That was rough, man. I think you still played amazingly. You adjusted accordingly in one of those matches, and you were able to pull out the win. It's just Harada, man. You trained him too well.
I feel like I had him. That's the thing. I think that's the thing that pisses me off is I don't even feel like I didn't have that. I feel like I had him. I just dropped it. I literally dropped it. I had him. I had him. I'm fucking getting you next time, Jimmy. Good shit, but I'm fucking getting you next time.
I like the optimism. I'm hoping to get at least maybe some kind of win against one of you guys.
Wasulu wants to commentate. Should I let him in, boys? Springtrap, this is your boy. No? It's your call.
It's your call, Springtrap, yeah. Fucking Steve. Oh my gosh. Alright, here's our grand finals, ladies and gentlemen. KPC versus EX Harada. Steve Fox versus Kunimitsu.
Yeah. Unless someone else drags you in, because I only have one monitor, I might crash the damn game trying to bring you in here, unfortunately, because I only have the one monitor. So if someone else wants to drag you in, but that would have to be like Zaddy or Springtrap, and Springtrap said no. So,
oh man.
I am so all right, let's not pull a tiny. We got a game in front of us that needs to be commentated. So here we go.
Yeah.
The Steve is what was called out. This is historically, by the way, a matchup that Harada does actually struggle with. So.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's actually learned anything new about Steve Fox in the time he's been playing. Because this is a really tough matchup for him, and I know that. Well, but he actually caught him with actually a set two. What? What was he doing there? Oh no! Yeah, he's gonna punish back two. If anybody's gonna punish back two, it's KPC. Oh, good stuff. Oh,
nice, yes. Nice punish.
Oh my god, nice stuff. Round two. KPC was like getting overconfident, tried to.
Nice down forward two. Harada's placement today on down forward two and down and back two have been fucking absolutely annoyingly good.
he was trying to go for that set mix up, and then KPC just said no, fuck you, while standing 1-2. Ooh, not ducking on that. That's actually pretty interesting. Oh, 1-1-2. No, 1-1-2. Oh my god, he could have challenged with a down forward 1 because he went to block.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh man.
And
oh man, a down forward 3+4 is like doing so much work, and it's so lethal when you get hit by it.
Oh yeah, it is. It forces +7, and you're kind of just stuck in a situation where it's like, well, what do I take from Cooney's back turn?
Harada just barely missing that down forward 2. Oh, instant wall standing 1-2 for your troubles. Get out of here.
Nice defense.
1-1-2. Oh, he just did it again! He just went for it! This will give him the advantage in the lead. Alright, what's the set mix-up? Oh, he's not doing it. Oh, good break on KPC's part. Oh, yes! Nice! He immediately backdashed and just punished with 2.
Fight.
Down forward 2. Too far away to actually punish him, though. I don't think so. Oh, nice stuff. Oh, just waiting for the wake up. Yeah.
Nice move punish.
KPC's now looking for those small whiffs where he can punish with down forward 1+2.
Nice.
Oh,
the ducking fucking 2, man.
Oh, he missed his ender. Good stuff. Good stuff on both. Yeah, good stuff. That's good.
Down forward 2, keep out. Right, yeah, Harada's keep out is very, very strong. And if he's not comfortable, he's going to say, back the fuck off. 2-2 has been a very good tool for him. Back 2 obviously has been infamously good. But he knows what range he wants to play at. And to enforce it against someone like Springtrap is very difficult, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, nice wild man on the interrupt. Oh, is that it? That's it!
That's it! Oh my god, first match!
The first match going to Jimmy! Here we go!
Yo, Ryder's making him work for it.
Well, look, here's the real question. Okay, let's say Jimmy gets the reset on the bracket. Does he have to pick another number between 1 and 10? Or is it Steve all the way through?
Yes, he is.
Oh, shit.
He's gonna keep switching characters. Jesus Christ.
Oh, man. And think about it this way. These are 2 champions of the first 2 tournaments. And then, yeah, it's only fair. I've lost to both these motherfuckers in grand finals, so why the hell wouldn't I just lose to them again? I lost to both of them in this tournament run. Oh, damn it, man. Second place price is the most appropriate title I've ever put in the Discord. Alright, so. Son of a bitch. Moving on to match number 2. I want to see if Jimmy actually keeps up the momentum. Because, you know what? Like, if he can run it back, I mean, yeah, it's another roll of the dice against a guy who has, like, 10 characters they can take to the uppermost rank, so it's terrifying roulette. But, you know what? Like, for Springtrap, at least from playing him, like, Steve is one of his stronger characters. You have a shot at making an even slightly easier matchup if you are able to reset this. Then again, you could roll his freaking law and then you just die. But if anyone could pull it out of the fire, Jimmy could. Hatsune Miku versus the world.
Round 1. Fight.
Nice. Caught him with set 2 again.
Go.
The wall.
Oh, it doesn't want to finish it. Okay. Interesting. Gets the side wall splat, though. This is going to work for him. Gets another side wall splat. Back 2. And this is the thing that's scary, right? I mean, I know you've talked about it at length. Like, if you're low on health, you have to approach her. Back 2 is just going to kill you.
Absolutely, yeah. Back 2 is just a really great tool all around. Ooh, okay, good stuff. He was good awareness. He was gonna try to get it with wall standing 1-1. Nice. Ooh, KPC is really trying to like stop him with the wall standing 1. Good stuff. Oh, dropped it.
Oh, nice 10 frame punish. Yeah, you know, and with KPC, he's not going to let you get away with that.
Oh man. Nice punish.
Oh, here we go.
Max range.
I just realized, getting the Tournament of Championship qualifiers is going to be insane from this. Trying to figure out who I put in. Alright. So here we go. We have game point here. APC.
And Ryda's doing a really great job of just avoiding back 1 counter hits.
Yeah, he's not rushing. He gets the counter hit on the back turn down 2. Gets the wall. What's he going to go for here? Oh, gets nothing. And he does get countered on the second hit of back 1+2. Crazy. That's it. 1-1.
We got him. 1-1 on the board. EX Ryda from losers bracket. Gosh, man, that's so rough.
These matches are like playing like 10D chess sometimes, you know?
Absolutely. Springtrap did an amazing job of adjusting to his Kunimitsu, and he really caught him off guard at that point.
I think the other thing too is like you have to also keep in mind when it comes to Springtrap, he's just been doing like the randoming all day. He's making these adjustments. He has to like make these adjustments with the character that he's using, of which he's always changing each set. You know? Like, how many tools are you cycling through your head and being like, okay, in this situation I do like 2-4 or whatever. And in this character, in this same situation, I have to do like 1-3. It's absolutely nutty. It's just like, yeah, here's my list of 10 characters, and by the way, I can adjust with any single one of them.
It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, Springtrap just really needed to adjust a little bit to his Steve.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like, Steve hasn't really come out all day, you know? And it's like, okay.
Yeah, and the fact that he can pull it out and just kind of like make quick adjustments here and there, he can really like go toe to toe with a lot of players.
Yeah, it's nutty.
Alright, let's see what Harada has to do to actually adjust his game plan. Oh, we just started off with 1-2. Oh man. KPC really
No 1+2 break.
Yeah.
Oh, nice low parry. Are we going to get all of it? The answer is yes. Nice duck in the wild man punish.
That's good awareness right there from KPC to understand that he can duck that. He's willing to do that, especially if there is only the mid option.
God, but you know, look at the confidence that EX Harada has in that situation, though. That man just went for back-to-back, well, almost back-to-back set threes. Any one of those gets blocked, he's dead. But he knew. He put his entire life on the line, knowing that Springtrap was going to just take it. There's so many other things that Springtrap's trying to like look out for that set 3 just works. A nice block.
Oh,
Crouch down forward 2 and that nice reset. Nice block though. No punish. And he interrupts the duck. Doesn't fire the second kick though. And that should take me the round, and it is.
Good stuff on KPC's part. Oh, nice. Getting the follow-up.
And I need to hit the hyperbolic time chamber to catch up with these guys. Jesus. Ah, he's ducking too. Here we go.
Oh, yep, got him with that.
Oh, hit it. Got him back turn. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Blocks the back 2, gets the punish.
Out of everybody in the tournament today.
Nice. Doesn't get the back though. Doesn't get the back. That's so unfortunate. So basically, sometimes when you're doing the 2-2 string on the back, she actually knocks them back on axis, and Jimmy died for it.
Ooh. Oh, he could have launched off of that with throw.
Oh, nice. Launches him. Okay, let's go.
Oh no, he dropped it.
Yeah. All the drops coming out. Once you get to these, you know, these tournament nerves are real when you're getting to grand finals. I don't care if it's a major tournament or a minor one. They exist. The well-standing 3. Let's go. Where's he going to end up? Oh, he's going to use the rage now. Okay.
It's not going to add a whole lot more damage, but be close to tying it up. Let's see what KPC does.
Oh, man. Okay, that interaction was crazy. The punish, not the appropriate punish. Oh, no. He had him. Oh, my God. He does the right punish, and he gets the round. Instead, knocking on the door is Springtrap KPC to becoming champion of the second consecutive tournament that he's entered. You know, this is every time Springtrap comes in, obviously into a lobby in the Discord, or, you know, into one of these tournaments, like, he is the top dog. Jimmy has done a good job challenging him so far, but right now he's got a chance to cement his status as top dog for at least another 2 weeks by becoming champion for the second straight tournament that he's entered. It's crazy.
Yeah, Harada has to really make a lot of adjustments if he wants to come out of loser's side into and reset the bracket.
I don't even know if it's necessarily adjustments. It's just like, or it maybe not even. It's not adjustments that he needs to make to KPC. You know what I mean? Like I think the way he's playing KPC, the way he's read in KPC has been fantastic. The only thing is you maybe change up the offense in little tiny ways, maybe timing a little bit, because that's the thing is like you have to try and break this man's defense. Once he gets a read on it, you have to adjust your own offense on the fly. But the way, like, you know, in neutral, like the way he's been approaching KPC otherwise, like defensively, has been really, really good.
Absolutely.
Oh, the back one, see, he called it out. That's a situation that Jimmy's been going to the down forward twos quite a bit. And as you saw, Springtrap KPC recognized it. Gets the back too. And that's when, as a Kunimitsu player, I'll just say, that's when things start getting a little bit iffy. That two string's very good, don't get me wrong, but when people start actually reacting to the cancel, you almost have to throw it out of the world move list. Those set threes though, he's not afraid to do set three.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Back to now.
Oh my god. Okay, that crouch into block. Like the patience both of them showing. Crazy.
Oh, you're gonna punch that?
And we already know what to expect regardless of how these matches go. When we ask Harada what he was doing, he'll be like, I don't remember. Oh, nice block. On the back turn down too.
Oh man, that was good. It's finally what Harada needs to actually get any kind of lead or advantage.
Gets the side switch.
Oh no, get out of here.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, down back too? Okay.
Break. Try. You know, this is one of the things that in that situation on the back turn throw, oh my god, this is going to kill.
What? He pressed buttons on the second hit. How did that happen?
Round 3.
Here we go. Championship point for Springtrap. Punch parry.
Oh my god. KPC has just got his number now. He obviously just knows what to do.
Oh my god, ducked under the first hit and punished before the second two came out? What the hell is that? Down 4-2, cross up. He's gonna die for it. Our champion! Springtrap, KPC, the Kung Pao Chicken Man.
Damn, that was tough. I had to make so many reads, dude.
Oh.
I had
Man.
the number of that first match, but man.
So many reads.
Good ass stuff.
Whew.
Man, I want to get right in the chat. I just wish he just unmute himself. But man, that was really good playing, man. GG's to both of you guys.
So here we go. Our final scores. Champion, we end the tournament button now. Champion of the tournament going 4-0, Springtrap KPC. Second place, EX Harada. Third place, myself. Always chasing after these two. Excellently played. I just, I can't tell you guys how entertaining that was. And we finally actually finished at a reasonable time.
Man. Fucking right it, Jesus, man.
That's just good, man. Yeah, you guys both played amazingly. EX Harada was making insane adjustments to you, and you obviously just kind of like were really trying to like get a read on him.
Yeah, it took a little bit at first because I noticed he was like playing just pure keep. I was like, all right, what happens if I just dash in and don't do anything? And I started seeing, I was like, oh, okay, wait a minute. I'm starting to see the down 4-2s come out.
Yeah. Even though EX Harada only got second place, he really like chewed through a lot of players just to get to where he's at. 5-2, man, that's really good. GG's.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was very, very strong from him.
GG's to everybody. GG's to everybody that played. GG's to everybody that joined. Thank you guys so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. The other thing too, keep in mind, I don't know if you guys are interested at all, but remember Xander Phoenix, right? Xander did want us to watch another match and record it for him if you guys are down to break it down his gameplay. Could do that now.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can do that. But for me, I'm clocking out. This has been Big Zad.